to. It's just
I need to
the.
start having my power because I just
I'll just keep doing the same thing that I never know what the episode we're in. I
Yep.
feel like that's funny.
It's funny.
All
It's
right,
hilarious.
all right. Since we said 9:15, right? So we can wait a bit. I actually didn't write down anything for this week.
No.
Oof. Yeah, I'm
I have
kind of
my
lacking
closing
on that.
comment written down because you always put me on the spot for the closing comment. I'm like, ah.
Did I? I only did it that one week though.
No, it's been like 2, 3 weeks in a row, and I'm like, happy Black History Month.
Oh, really? I thought the week before that, I thought Gabe had the last comment. Or I don't know. I guess not. Maybe I forget.
I never
I think
remember.
Gabe
Maybe
did
that
it
should be
my
a
first week. The week with Jim and Tom, I did them both.
Tom. Yeah, that's right, Tom. Sorry, that whole thing. I kept forgetting his name sometimes.
Dude, tell me why I go to work and my buddies at work are like asking me, "Oh, what did you do this last week?" After it was like the next week after, and I was like, "Oh, I had a podcast this week, blah blah." And then I showed them the picture of like the podcast. They were like, What you doing this time?" And they see Tom and they recognize Tom. Apparently, one of them grew up with this guy's brother. They're like, "I
Really?
know." You was like, "How the fuck do you know this guy?" And I was like, "I don't know him. He was a guest on the show." And they're like, "What? That's fucking wild!" And then they were excited, and it got them interested. Now they're all like following. They start well. At
Nice.
least
Are they going to join though? Are they going to actually see the
I
cast?
hope not. These are like really fucking finance bros who make over
Oh,
$600,000
really?
a year, and they. I don't want.
They might not. They might not like us.
They might not like. No, I might say something, and then I don't know.
Okay. All right. We got 1 minute.
All right, we do. I'm
Gabe's
going
so
live.
paranoid, bro.
I am paranoid.
Are you
I'm
ready?
a paranoid motherfucker.
What is going on? Okay, with Yadu's camera. Okay, cool. All right, guys, and we'll start in three. Yeah, let's just do it now. So 3, 2, 1. Hello, 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 and welcome to Topical Drinks, the only podcast. Is that right? We are in episode, I don't know, 100? Have we done
Yeah.
100 of these? It feels
Sound-
like it's been forever, right?
Sounds about
416,
Been a
something
while.
like that.
460? It sounds about right. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. So, yeah, let's start. We're late. Life happens for all of us.
I'm not
Me
sorry.
especially. Okay, you're not sorry. Gabe's not sorry, but I am. Yeah, let's go ahead and start it off. Gabe, what wine are you drinking? Because I'm pretty sure you're still drinking wine always.
Well, I didn't drink wine last week, but yeah, I am drinking wine again, and this is a red wine, Italian grape Nebbiolo. It looks like it's from Barolo, and it says Barali Fratelli, and I'm pretty sure Fratelli means brothers in Italian, so Barali brothers. So I'm excited to try it.
Barali
I
brothers.
picked this up at the wine shop in the South Loop, Chicago. Shout out to them. You might be familiar with that, Jorge. It's right on Dearborn near Plymouth. So
Yeah. That's where I used to live, South Loop area.
Yeah.
Printers Row.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Printers Row is the exact location. And yeah, I picked this bad boy up. I actually went over there to pick up a marble table off Facebook Marketplace, and then I walked in there while I was waiting for the bus, and I was like, you know what? Let me pick up some bottles. And this is
Oh, you guys are getting a marble table.
I got several marble tables now. I'm just kidding. I got 2 marble tables. But yes,
Ooh.
you talk about that
Yeah,
later.
two.
Next week,
All right.
Yadu, what you drinking, man?
Yeah, I've got like almost like a liqueur mocha. It's got Kahlua, Tobago Gold rum cream, is like a dark chocolate thing, and then like a Bailey's type of rum cream in there too. So
Nice.
All right. Right, JP?
I am drinking something called Nate's Endless Wave. And I am drinking this because it is a beer made by Moore Brewery, once again. And it's called Nate's Endless Wave because Nate was a guy that worked at the Moore Brewery in Bartlett and, we'll say, unalived himself. And so they made a tribute beer to him.
Nice.
So that's why I'm drinking that. It's actually a
Okay.
good beer too.
That's intense.
Cool. Okay. I wanted to make like a rum that our previous guest Tom was making, like in his Instagram.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't have time, so maybe I'll do it next week. But today, I just grabbed the nearest beer I had, which I basically didn't read it until now. It is called Firestone Giggle Water Indian Pale Ale from
Giggle water.
Giggle Water, Melvin Brewery. Let me see if
Interesting.
there we go. Giggle Water.
Sounds like something from Harry Potter.
Make you laugh, huh?
Yeah, I know. Hopefully, it makes me laugh because I need that right now. So let
man.
us cheers, guys.
Everybody sounds so depressed this week.
Yeah, this is
Cheers.
a depressing week. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's a depressing week because Gossip Girl actress passed away. Michelle
Yeah.
Saw that.
Trachtenberg. I guess I could start that off because I literally just found out like right before we started. Cheers, Tim. Cheers. So yeah, I never watched Gossip Girl, but I've heard many women loved Gossip Girl. I don't know if you guys ever watched Gossip Girl.
Nah.
No?
My wife did.
Watch a little bit.
Okay, so
And I would watch in the background,
so it sounds like none of us have like any anything to say about this. And
She
mean,
was on
Buffy-
Buffy a lot. I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
she wasn't Buffy.
I
That's
checked out
true.
Buffy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
next
that was
topic.
always on like right before I was going to work. And so I'd always watch them. Just
Ah.
drinking a coffee and they'd be on.
Okay,
with the
so
reruns.
what sucks is kind of next topic. Yadu, do you even know what Buffy is?
Yeah.
Actually,
is
yeah,
Buffy?
Yadu. Sorry. By the way, resident Gen Z expert. How's Gen Z going?
We're actually doing all right.
Oh no, that's bullshit. Okay, anyway,
Yeah,
so
no.
you've never seen
Elaborate.
Buffy?
Okay.
Fine, elaborate, sure.
No, we're not. They don't even send like thank you for applying emails when you apply for an internship now. It's kind of like
Really?
you'll figure it out.
Really?
Really? So
Not
they're just like
not
straight
Not
up
all of them,
like
but like a lot of them that I've been applying to, they're just like,
They just don't have automatic email generated. That you have to pay for that
I
service.
guess.
actually no, yeah. Do you not get like automatic emails that will just say like at least they got it? They got your resume?
You
None of
have to
that?
Half
pay
of them
for
I
the service.
didn't, and I was like, oh, all right, cool.
Really? Oh, that
I
sucks.
applied for one
Bummer.
in Bangkok.
You applied to go to Bangkok.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that'd be kind of
I
cool.
Dude,
forget
if you-
what- yeah,
that'd
it
be
was a
cool,
graphic
man.
design
We'll
internship.
try to work the time.
should-
We'll try to
you're
work
young,
the
you
time
should do
zone
that.
on you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something to do.
There was
good
one
do while you're
for
young.
Japan, but like halfway through it, it was like, "Are you fluent in Japanese?" And I was like, "Oh,
Nope. Oh.
So you say konnichiwa.
So Thailand didn't care that you couldn't speak
no,
Thai.
they
They
don't
just
fuck, I guess.
oh nice.
I
Well,
guess
damn
it's an
man,
American company with a, I don't know.
we can have an like an Asian Bangkok correspondent. Yadu, damn, that would be cool. We'll try to work the
That'd be-
time schedule though, the time zone schedule
He'd
problem.
be like
Hey,
just
what is
waking
the
up
time
right now.
difference?
Would he?
Yeah.
It's like time in Bangkok.
What do you?
I work
No,
at-
10:21 a.m.
Hmm?
So 10 a.m.
Oh, so he'd be
Yeah, he'd
up
be just
well
now
up
waking
then,
up.
yeah.
Exactly. That's when he fucking wakes up.
Good for him.
On a good day.
Fucking Gen Z.
All right. Just want to make sure though. Like, I think everybody can hear us, right? Chat, you guys can hear us, right? I mean, I
Hey.
didn't fuck up this time again.
I have more questions for
Okay.
y'all. Y'all do any Gen Z news this week?
Yes,
Gen Z
perfect.
News. Gen Z News.
What's the top of mind of Gen Zers?
Biba Doobie crashed the fuck out.
I don't know who the fuck
Who?
it is.
Biba Doobie.
Oh
She's
my
a
God,
singer.
so he-
She's a British singer. She crashed out because she fell for the rage bait.
Wait. Can you spell her Abida Doobie?
Biba Doobie.
Oh,
Beabadoobee.
Oh my God, her name makes no sense. Okay, so Beabadoobee.
Sound it out.
Doobie.
Just sound it out.
This is not
Biba
something
Doobie.
I'm
Well, I
Well
didn't
known.
know it was like Doobie.
Why is
Yeah.
it so hard?
It's I don't know. So do you want her full name? It's
What is
Beatrice.
Oh,
What the
no
fuck?
way.
Beatrice Christie Iliaje Laos.
That would seem to
She's a
track.
Filipino British. What does she sing? What does she do? Oh, pop, indie
Good
rock,
song.
slacker rock. What's slacker rock?
What's
Okay, I think
slacker
I might be
rock?
going into a Wikipedia black hole there. Okay, I'm just tired of feeling like a punching bag. Bea Badoobie addresses misunderstanding over viral artists who can or can't sing. What?
Okay, yeah, so she freaked out because all these people on TikTok were commenting on her TikTok
Baba
post,
Doobie.
artists who can't sing, because somebody made like a meme that was like artists who can't sing versus artists who can. And it was clearly a joke because
Hmm.
they had Biba Doobie as like the artist who can't sing, and
I
she
hate
can.
that name.
Like the video they play is a video of her singing, and then for the artist that can sing, they put a video of like NLE Choppa and put like opera music over it. But
Oh.
she hadn't seen the original video and she thought people were like being serious. And she
Oh.
freaked out and posted like a video like all you men who are commenting this get no girls, whatever.
Damn. She went hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
everyone
age
was like, yes, it's a meme. You fell for the rage bait.
damn.
Yeah.
Age 24. In 2023, Bea Badoobie was an opening act for Taylor Swift at Eras Tour. Ah,
Oh, wow.
there you
Okay.
go. If you're an opening act for Taylor Swift, you definitely made it,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Probably.
I was told. I was told. I don't know.
Well,
I'm
a
not a
lot of
big
these
Taylor
like
Swift fan.
opening acts though, like these shows that are in big giant tours or concerts, sometimes those opening acts they're paying to be there. So
Oh yeah.
you might pay for your chance to play in front of a good artist.
Nah, not her. She was already popular.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's better.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah. No, put get it closer to you. Yeah, yeah. That's better.
Are
Had
you
that
Yeah.
there. Okay.
are you certain of
Yeah,
these
that's much
things?
better. That's much better. Real quick though, so one of the genres she does is slacker rock. It's
I
called.
don't
So
know what that
slacker
is.
rock is loosely defined genre of indie and lo-fi music.
Oh, okay.
There's like one song by her that I listen to. It's what's it called? The Way Things Go. It's a good song.
The way things go. Okay, hold on. Slacker rock is closely related to slacker culture that arose in the 1980s and 1990s with Generation Gen X. That's you, JP, and can be seen in the way the music is composed with less emphasis on playing certain notes correctly, having slightly out of tune instruments, and having lyrics be sung in a form that are more relaxed, similar to slacker style.
Yeah.
Okay.
The image
So,
of the
something
genre is
raw.
that right. The image of the genre is that of cool laziness or mellow swagger, which came as a result of artists in the genre wanting to detach themselves from the sellout culture.
Sellout culture.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, the genre saw its height in the 1990s with popular artists like Beck. So Beck was the one that
Beck.
Oh.
Awesome.
yeah, you guys, you know Beck.
That guy, that
I
guy's
don't know
I
his
know-
music enough, but I know him because of Kanye, unfortunately, and that sounds so uncultured. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
because of Kanye.
That
Oh,
Beck
situation.
that
is
is
kind of like a
uncool.
genius. Like he's like the way he mixes songs and stuff like that. It's just damn good, and you can just pick up any instrument.
Yeah.
So-
You know what
that's
is?
I heard-
You know
that's
what
I
is
heard.
kind of? Do you know what is kind of funny though? The whole Kanye thing kind of popped off in my YouTube, more like the gay fish South Park thing. I don't know why. Like I keep getting like suggested like clips of that. It's pretty funny.
Because-
You know what? You know what? Sorry, I just noticed. I don't think I did not light myself too.
We,
Like I know I'm like not very properly lit up.
I
I'll
do
fix that
hear
right
the
now.
occasional guitar playing in the background.
Oh, can you? Okay. Well.
No, it's
it's
fine.
when
I
you
think it's
stop
cool.
talking,
It adds a little.
actually.
Oh, it's when I stop talking. So I gotta continue talking, I guess. Yeah. So all right. So where do we hit at? So Bea Badoobie, I guess that's the only Gen Z news, I guess. And also,
Um,
I guess all applications are not even giving you thank you for applying, which I think is kind of sad though. That's kind of weak.
sucks. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Well,
that
is
does
there at
suck.
least a status portal to like check where your application is at?
No.
No, it just goes into a void.
I mean, I think one
Is
of
it-
them gave me like a status check.
Are these the international ones you're talking about, or like American ones?
No. I only applied to one international one. The rest were like
You said Japan.
there's one based in
and
like
Bangkok.
fucking my parents sent me one that was like based in North Carolina. I was like, I don't want to spend my summer in North Carolina.
Hmm. Yeah, North Carolina sounds weak. Sauce. No offense, North Carolina folks, but MJ's from there, right? So you guys get some
MJ.
points.
I mean, I've heard it's actually got good beaches and stuff. So
I'm sure
It does.
Pretty
Like
close to-
sure it
my
does.
cousin used to have a condo out there on what
Mm.
was it called? Topsail Beach or something like that. It's nice, but you had to drive through a lot of Confederate flags to get to it.
I'm actually going to meet the head
Yeah.
of the North Carolina Democratic Party
Oh
on
yeah, are
Sunday.
you? Okay,
Yep.
is that lighting better or is that too much light? That might be too.
Hmm.
Anderson.
I wanted to touch on
what's her
that
name
thing
again?
of that what you just said
Oh, go ahead.
about needing to drive through Confederate flags. It kind of still does suck that I often think about so many places I can't go. I don't feel comfortable going to.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
like sundown towns and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it still feels
The fact that
very
those
much
still
in
exist
effect.
is pretty wild.
I think
I
it's
mean,
The town I live in used to be one. Villa Park.
what? No way.
So
really?
yeah,
So
yeah.
how does it become not one? Like reverse gentrification
They
or like
they
what?
just don't
Definitely.
they just don't
Well,
it's
They
sundown towns are
price
like
out the
kind of like,
racists, I guess.
so like there's lots of laws on the books that never get removed. Like in Chicago,
name a
you're
crazy law.
supposed to get hung if you steal a horse.
Thank God there's no horses
In
still.
in the town I live in, there's still ordinances or code, but these things aren't enforced. That black people are not allowed to own property.
Mm.
And so, like, I'm running for trustee of this town to like say, hey, why do we still have this? We should get this off. You know,
Wow.
that they don't enforce it, but the fact that it's still there is like it should just be gone.
Yeah, that
That's
should
pretty
be a
crazy,
priority.
actually.
That should
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
there. Villa Park.
Oof.
Dang.
Okay.
You probably won't find it. I don't. Maybe you will. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure, like Upper Arlington, where I used to live, in Columbus, also kind of had the same situation. They were doing zoning too, and I know
UA's
there was a
always been
scandal.
like,
That's DuPage
well,
County.
at least now UA is a pretty
Yeah.
rich area now.
didn't
I
know
mean, it was always rich actually,
Yeah.
but
I don't
I
know
think
if that was
people
always the
moved
case.
out a little bit long time ago just because of the high taxes, so they moved to Powell. I keep forgetting you also used to live in Columbus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One of
keep forgetting that.
somebody I knew in high school, she was living in Bexley, but
I found a dumb law.
she like used her aunt's address in UA so she could go to UA public school.
Yeah, actually, a buddy of mine, from high school did the same thing. I think his mom essentially rented out an apartment in UA, and but she didn't actually live with him, so he was kind of living alone, but only because she wanted him to be in UA. So kind of it was pretty lucrative to get into UA. I don't think not anymore though. I think like was it Worthington or Dublin or something? Or I forget what it was now.
Worthington, they just redid their whole campus.
Mhm.
Dude,
All right. Anyway, this sounds
Alabama.
boring. All right.
Alabama has a law. Dominoes may not be played on Sunday, which I feel is a direct attack to
Dominoes may not be
It
played
is.
on Sunday.
It's
Interesting.
definitely a racist
definitely-
undertones
that's
It
there.
was
targeted.
like, God damn it, these brown
It's tar-
people keep playing dominoes on Sundays. We gotta get rid of them. How do we do it? We put it in the
Oh,
legislation.
jeez.
God damn it! Why do
Yeah.
they vote so well? They vote. They show up, guys. We gotta show up to vote. God damn it!
I mean, that's part of the reason I want to make this cast, man. I wanted, our voices to come out. That's kind of how it is. We need
Yeah.
more voices,
Yeah.
and we need more people like JP to
Yadu here's like
like,
10
run
voices
for
in
office.
there
Yeah, it is.
nonstop.
I just spoke at the Islamic
yeah.
Foundation yesterday. I had to give a 3-minute speech.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, man.
And
See, you're doing stuff. You are definitely doing stuff. What are you doing, Yadu? Just kidding.
Hey, he's
Yeah,
at the
I don't
start
do
of it.
shit.
Yadu wants to
He's-
fuck off to Bangkok.
he's
That's what he
22.
wants.
He's fine. I didn't like get my life together till I was like 29 probably.
Oh, God, lucky you guys. Yeah.
And then you just do your shit whenever you're ready.
You know what? I'm
Live
gonna
the life
probably
you gotta
drink
live.
extra today because I'm
I
gonna
did
drink
see a
extra 'cause
meme
I'm-
today that like one of my buddies sent me. It's like it said dudes be 20 talking about I'm trying to get my life together, bro. It's over.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
like
That's
Yep.
bad. Speaking
yeah,
of
like I
life
changed
getting over,
careers at like 35, so it's like there's so much
yeah.
Wait.
time to do all those things.
Actually, you know what? This is kind of maybe a good transition here because I did have a bit of an interesting story that I wanted to bring up actually 2 weeks ago. I had it written down. Um, but when it comes to life stories and like people like figuring it out, like sometimes I get a lot of these life stories from Uber or Lyft. When you get the Lyft and Uber driver that like talks a little too much, or just like overshares. Um, I one in particular, and I don't know if I talked about this. I probably didn't talk about this before. But by the way, Gabe, turn off that light in your background, man. It looks like you got like
Like
something like
you got a
the
guitar
opening
coming
of
from
heaven.
heaven.
Yeah, the guitar from
Guitar is
heaven.
coming out of heaven. It's like you better play the guitar. They seems very heavenly.
Yeah, I
He's got
mean,
the Ark of the Covenant back there.
right. I mean, my wife is playing guitar in the background, and like she's
Yeah.
definitely like jamming pretty
It was
good.
her
So,
musical vibes that traveled over here to make that light
oh,
happen.
there you
Mm.
go. Yeah, maybe JP, you should have a jam session with my wife. So maybe you guys teach, or you got to teach
Yeah,
me more stuff too, for sure.
sure.
Yeah, when I
My
invite all you
wife,
guys over. But
my
anyway,
wife.
wait,
Bye
hold on,
bye.
go back. So I had this Uber driver or whatever, Lyft. I think I always use Lyft. I don't use Uber. Um, that the guy,
He doesn't use Live
I don't know
Cash.
what. I don't know what it is, but like he always found it that he had to tell me how much of a good shot he is, how good he is in the shooting range. But like to the whole point that like he would be talking about, oh yeah, I'd be talking to this dude who's like, oh yeah, this guy's like really good at basketball. I'm like, oh yeah, let's get to the shooting range. You won't beat me there. It's like no matter what the person that he's talking to's achievements, this guy will always be like, yeah, but I bet you can't shoot as good as me. And this dude like was also talking about how like he's really happy about like always like when he's like watching a movie with his girlfriend. I don't know if he does or not. Watching a movie with his girlfriend and stuff like that. He's like, when there's an action shots and people are shooting, I always say reload because it's like, he's out and all that stuff. And my girlfriend's so like angry that I do that, blah 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 blah, that sort of thing. So he's all happy about this shit. And I'm like, just take me to my destination, man, please. Stop
This was just
talking.
one
I'm like,
ride you had with this guy.
yeah, of course. It was just one ride, one Lyft drive, and I don't know
Yeah,
why.
dude, your girlfriend's getting annoyed because it's fucking annoying.
It is exactly. And but like I
Yeah.
don't want to fight this guy. This guy's my driver. Like you guys ever had that situation? It's like you don't want to have a confrontation with
You're
your
in an
Lyft
awkward
driver because
conversation with them.
Oh
I've
yeah.
never gotten
Right.
that bad of a driver, to be honest. Like they're usually pretty chill. Either they don't talk, or if they do, they're usually really chill guys. Like
Yeah.
although I did get one guy who like he was still chill. Like he was asking me because like he asked me if I was in school and stuff, and he was telling me how like his daughter and his son, um, how they're like trying to figure it out in terms of like what they want to do for school and stuff. He's like, he said something that like kind of because he also said that like he had just re-entered their life, right? And they're
Okay.
like the son's like 19 and the daughter's like 17 and like doing college applications now. He's like, I don't know, I want my daughter to figure it out. She can start to like repay debts. And I'm like,
Hmm.
I was kind of on your side until you were like, "Oh, I want her to repay me," when like you were just talking about how you weren't in her life for the past 16 years. So like,
Yeah, that's kind of
And the
shitty.
repay debts, that is shitty.
so I was just kind of like, "Oh yeah, she'll figure it out, whatever." I did
Dude.
have
Yeah.
advice to give though because like she like wants to go into like medicine and I just like and she wants to do a like forensic pathology and I just told him like what my dad did and like what his path was like.
Right.
What's next? You guys got?
Hmm?
You guys got
What?
snacks?
Hmm?
You guys don't.
Oh
don't
yeah,
get
I was
snacks?
eating the leftovers of those.
I
Those
was gonna
pretzels you
get one
left
after
there
I
a
get
while
this
back.
next beer.
Actually, I fucked up. I was supposed to have dinner before this, but now I'm just gonna drink my
You just
whatever.
fucked up
Drink your dinner.
everything today, Jorge.
Mm.
Everyone boo Jorge.
Yeah,
In the comments,
today
boo him.
was interesting day for sure.
Oh,
Um,
jeez.
Man.
yeah, I know. Wait, so okay, so no other. I think I had another Uber driver that sorry, Lyft that I guess he tried to be my
Call him a
drug dealer
rideshare
or something like
driver,
that.
Whatever.
Ride share, thank you. That's probably the best word. He tried to be my drug dealer or something. He was telling me like he gave me his number. We called him Buddy Grass.
Buddy
I
Grass.
never called him. Yeah, this was before marijuana was legal actually in Illinois. So He was actually trying to get his contact to be like, hey, I want to be your drug dealer, essentially, with these rideshare things. Oh, all right. So honest, okay.
The comment.
I'm pretty sure I've had other situations, but I don't know why this John Wick motherfucker dude, like, still sticks into my mind. I don't know what it is.
One
Like
of the
the
worst guys
audacity
I
of him.
had. Yeah, the audacity. He didn't have any. He was just. He probably was like autistic. You give him a hard time. Like he probably was so fixated on his gun slinging, or he just had no confidence. And
Oh yeah, of course he doesn't have confidence. The dude was fat as fuck, you know, and like
Jesus,
Oh, well, that's why
mad
he's
shaming
like-
on the pod.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, Yadu's got it. That's why
Yeah,
he's
that's
like
why
that.
he was like, oh, he not bulletproof though. That's like dudes who can't fight and they're like, they not bulletproof though.
Yeah, they're not bulletproof. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, that's exactly what it was. You know, I think it was an insecurity, but again, it's like, why? Like,
We
come
can't-
on, dude. Like,
If we knew
you
all
know.
the answers, then psychologists and
Well, the
psychiatrists would
other
have
thing
known.
is like it kind of goes back to the whole gun culture situation too, because like a lot of these gun culture people, like gun, like look, guns is not a personality. That's not a personality trait, you know.
You sure?
Like just because it's a hobby, but it's not your personality. It's not your whole thing.
Yeah, making
right?
guns making certain things your personality is definitely annoying.
Right. I mean,
Certain
it's your
things.
hobby. You like it,
Yeah.
but that's not you. That's not your personality. Gun is not you, you know? But they make it out to be. So that's kind of the weirdness of it, you know? Like you might have a hobby, but you're not going to like, you know, force it like this is what I am, you know? Unless you're a furry, I guess. I
If
don't
people
know.
don't, or it's like if you're making people associate, like if people don't want to associate, or they don't naturally associate you with that thing, and you're trying very hard to make them associate you with that thing, I think that's weird.
That's
Super weird.
exactly right. Yeah. I would say that's exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I'm looking
Shame.
at these cameras right now, which is kind of funny. And maybe chat can hold on. How many people we have in chat? Very little. But maybe chat could say this. How can we? Okay. First off, I know my lighting's a little messed up, but because I'm like having a bad time, you know, I should have no prepping whatsoever. Wait, hold on. Tim says I disagree to an extent. Disagree to what? Chat. What do you disagree about? The gun culture or the lighting that I was about to talk about?
Obviously, the gun culture. He's like, I
Well,
like
while
guns.
he's while he's typing, while Chad is typing here. Okay. So first off, do you know who has the best lighting right now?
Yadu.
Yadu. Yes. Yadu actually for some reason has the better lighting. Now I messed up and didn't set up my front light and all that stuff, but Yadu does.
All I've got is my
Gabe's-
living room light on. I don't have anything like artificial or anything.
Right. And I think Gabe's camera looks grainy because it's trying to struggle with the low light situation. Wait,
Oh,
not
it's that.
guns?
One side is very dark and one side is very backlit. If it
Yeah.
was backlit on both sides and maybe a little bit dimmed down, it would be better.
I think what you need though, you do need like a forward facing light though.
Yeah, Gabe, if you take one of your panel things,
Yeah. Like so here, check it
And
out.
put
This
that
is
in
what this is actually what I used. Like I said, I didn't set it up so I didn't turn it on and it looked bad when I turned it on.
oh, he had.
I
that's
got one of
weird.
these things. And I actually got this from a Goodwill for like $2.
Yeah.
So everybody go to Goodwill, you'll find some Goodwill stuff. Man, I could tell you guys about
Mine
my
just looks
Goodwill
too fucking
like
bright.
grabs.
Ours just looks like.
No, lower the brightness. Get
Yeah, lower
something
the
like this, man.
All right. How about that? Wait.
Lower it more. Or get a better camera like I do. All right,
Fuck off.
Tim, not guns. Okay, what do you disagree about, Tim? Actually, okay, so this
Tim, it
sorry,
took you that long to write. No, not guns.
no, he said it before, but no, actually, I mean, we do have some military folks actually in our chat, by the way. So they might know more about the gun culture type of situation, you know, because they deal with it. Which, by the way, I haven't been to a shooting range in a long time. I actually really want to do a shooting range, you know, sometime soon. If you guys
my
are
buddy
interested.
that's going to Vegas with me, he was like, there's an automatic weapon shooting range there. I think we should go to. And then like
man,
he
dude.
thought back to a conversation that we had earlier where I was like, kind of crashing out about something. He was like, actually, maybe not with you.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, that's fair. He was like, I don't think you'll do anything crazy, but I think you'll stop shooting and I'll look over and just see a look in your eye that'll be concerning.
Oh, here we go. It was a comment along the lines of trying hard to be something that you were not perceived by others. So what Yadu was what
what
you
I said
said.
about
Yeah. So he doesn't agree with that to a certain extent, I guess. Trying to be hard to be something that you're not
I
perceived
should
by others.
de-incriminate myself. He's not worried about me shooting other people. He's worried about me killing myself. I feel unaliving myself.
Oh.
Okay. Well, you just got demonetized.
Just
Whatever.
got demonetized for sure, but
Yeah.
whatever.
No. Actually, to your point. Oh, speaking of demonetized, actually, I just got the notification.
About Tesla?
100%. The first podcast I actually tried to upload on YouTube finally just finished uploading.
Oh,
I literally
This
started
long
this
format shit
yesterday.
takes so long.
I started this
Wow.
yesterday. But now I can actually like promote our YouTube channel now.
Nice.
The next one's at 74%. So
Which
this is
episode
like
did you put up?
I started with January 22nd, which is the one that it's only me and Gabe in the camera and JP's like listening, but JP doesn't have a camera on. Then
You
the one
spent
that's
a
coming
day
up
with
is
that
the
one.
first Yadu. Yeah.
Oh,
I put
shit.
dates on them. Yeah. So I'll promote that stuff, right? So then I gotta start the next one. I'll do that
Is my
after this
lighting
cast.
better?
Yeah, it's much better now.
Yeah. Better.
Like a bunch of people are trying to be accepted for who they are, but
Nice.
half the country hates it and won't respect it. But I own 0 guns from the original topic and don't care to. Oh, well, there you go. Wait, a bunch of people are trying to be accepted for who they are, but half the country hates it and won't respect it.
Wait.
I mean, is
Yeah,
that
we
true
mean-
for the specifically for the gun culture though? Is that true?
I think.
Because like okay, it goes back to what I'm saying. Like you own a gun and you like guns. Is that who you are, or is that just what you like? You know, I like football, but football's not my thing. Like I don't. Yeah.
Wait.
Oh,
American
just
football,
generic.
of course.
Oh no. He's saying a generic comment. I mean, I get no. I mean, is a generic comment? Yes, for sure. I mean, there is a whole lot of people, especially people that are marginalized right now, that are trying to be accepted, but most of the country doesn't expect. I mean, transgenders is probably the biggest one right now. You know?
Yeah.
So he's 100% right. But when it comes to gun culture, which was the original topic, no, that's not. It's not a personality.
We can't get into the habit of like trying to measure the qualitative experience of who is being less accepted and more.
I would say
accepted.
legislative wise, right now, there's the most push against the transgender community.
Okay.
Oh yeah, dude.
We're measuring by that.
100%. Yeah.
Legislative, yes.
You actually think
sure.
gun
Name.
people are
There
being
was,
like
there was that
no.
transactress that had to get a new passport.
Yes, I just heard about
yeah,
that.
Female in the mail,
Hunter,
A trans,
something.
trans actress. Not right. Exactly. It's fucked
Pedro
up.
Pascal was
and-
actually speaking on trans issues today because little known fact, Pedro Pascal's sister is transgender.
I love Pascal. Like when I was watching the Saturday Night Live specials, they had the band one that went. Like,
I haven't watched
3-hour show.
I haven't watched that yet.
I thought
He's
you
just
loved it
dancing
because
his ass off
he's-
the entire time. It's hilarious.
The band one, like as in like they were reenacting
The music, yeah, they do a bunch of like they did like Robin and David Byrne.
You just love him because he's the Mandalorian. That's why.
Dude, have
He's
you
a
seen
funny
my
guy. Like
He's also
when I saw him on, well, actually,
The
the first
Last of
time I
Us.
saw Pedro Pascal was in the second Kingsman movie, I think.
The second Kinsman movie. Oh yeah, he was in that,
he was
wasn't
the
he?
cowboy.
That's right. I
Oh,
remember that.
Game of Thrones as well.
Oh, speaking of which, no wait, real quick, dude, fucking Andor season 2 trailer
Oh,
came
yeah.
out.
I don't know. Yep.
Fucking, have you watched Andor yet, Yadu?
No.
Nor
God,
have I.
you fucking
Complain.
disappoint me all the time.
Nor-
Why do you
Gabe
disappoint me all
hasn't
the time? Yeah, seriously, dude, guys, watch Andor.
We should
100%
have a
watch
segment
Andor.
every week where we talk about like what'd you
No, we
watch,
should have
what'd
a
you
segment that I'm just gonna keep telling you guys to watch
tell me to
Andor.
watch Andor.
That's what
No,
I'm gonna
like
say.
what'd you
Yeah.
watch, what'd you play if you're playing like if you were mostly playing video
That's
games
not
or
a bad
like if
idea.
you
That's a good segment to
yeah.
have.
What did
Oh,
you
you know
Yeah,
what?
watch?
very
Oh, you
Mine.
know what
beginning.
I've been
Let's start.
watching?
Actually, you know what?
I've been
Let's start it
watching?
right now. Let's start right now. What have you
Oh
guys been
shit!
watching? So
The
I've
cat's
been
opened doors
watching.
here.
But I've been watching Delicious in Dungeon. Have you guys watched that anime?
No.
No.
Delicious in Dungeon? No, so it's a pretty good anime. It's on Netflix. It's about like basically like, it's like the typical like, RPG like, group going in, but it's very cooking involved. So they would kill the monsters and then also cook the monsters too and eat them.
Oh,
Because
I think I did
because
see a clip of that on TikTok.
yeah, no, it's actually really good. It's
Is
really
that on
funny, but
Netflix?
it's really good. It's
That
on
sounds-
Netflix. Yeah,
that
yeah.
sounds too deep into the anime trenches for me. That's like deep
Yeah.
in
Oh,
there.
dude, Tim agrees. Andor is fantastic, guys. The season 2 trailer's out. Okay. Here's the thing.
Oh, I didn't see
I-
the trailer yet.
Oh,
I
Narcos is
fucking
good.
love.
Yeah, it's good.
I fucking love season 1 of Andor. I'm a little worried, like because I'm worried because I hope they stick the landing. This is the final season.
Oh, that it
But like
won't
the
live
trailer,
up
the
to-
trailer was just way too actiony. Maybe the trailer was just supposed to like get like the general audience like interested, right? But like it definitely didn't feel like what I loved about Andor with the trailer. So that's what kind of
Well,
scares me.
in
a little
Andor
bit.
season 2, he goes from being this. He's gonna have
Wait,
to
wait.
turn into a shady character because
I mean,
he's like that in.
but he already is though. In season 1, he was a shady character
He was a
regardless. It was
shady
just
I mean,
character. Yeah.
it's just that he was a shady character. He was a shady character for himself, but now he's basically like for the cause of the rebellion, you know? And I think it's just such a beautiful show showing how naturally someone gains rebellion. And in this day and age, we kind of need that, you know?
he
Just
got
saying.
radicalized.
Yeah, people love action. And I'd say 50% or less the action was in the trailer. Well, Tim's a little right, I guess. Full on action would be much higher percentage in the trailer. I mean, I thought the trailer was a little more action. Okay, well, you guys have to watch it. Okay, so I said I
I've
watched
watched it.
Delicious in Dungeon. The game I just
Delicious
finished
in
actually,
Dungeon.
just like a couple days ago, was Astrobot. I finally got Astrobot.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got Astrobot. Definitely recommend. Super fun game. It's not. It's not like it's like in
Was it
between
on
like.
sale?
No, I just fucking.
Oh, you
bought
just
man.
balled out of
want-
control.
I just
Okay.
I just wanted
Okay,
to get the
DJ
game.
Khaled.
Okay. Yeah, that's a different story. Well, I just got it
Another
because I
one.
needed it. Yeah, but anyway, it's not. It's the game is not hard, but it's also not easy too. So it's actually got a really good like in between, and it definitely shows the power of the play because it really is like what do you call it? Like a graphics display or something, or how do I say it? It basically shows off like what the PlayStation 5 can do, right? And it does a really good job at it. So I highly recommend those two. All right, Gabe, what have you watched and what did you play?
Haven't played anything,
He's
but
been on that homework grind.
I've been on
the homework grind.
on the school grind for sure, running and school. But I have been watching some things. I watched Severance. I've been keeping up with that show. Sick.
Yes.
Oh,
Love it.
Patrick told me to watch that.
So good.
That's amazing.
Apple
Yeah.
snapped with that investment. Took a while to get it. By the way, the brother that's in it, who's like the manager, what's his name?
Oh,
Not the actor's name, but the character's name.
Milchick.
Milchick. Yes, Mr. Milchick. So
Yes.
he, after season 1 of Severance, my wife and I,
Mhm.
I'm saying wife and I for the guys watching, of course, Karen and I went to go see this play right near where I live, Goodman Theater. And inside that, it was a play with the guy from Will and Grace, the guy who played
Okay.
Will. He was like Sean something.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was playing piano and stuff and doing his thing. In that play, Mr. Milchick, he was in the play. And I remember
Oh,
thinking
that's
like,
awesome.
damn, is this show supposed to be still going on? I'm like, of course it's not. Obviously the show's been done, productions, the post-production is probably, way after the show's been already
And
recorded.
he plays like this really dry person that's just like with no emotion whatsoever. So
He was kind
which
of
is hard to do
dry.
acting wise.
He was kind of dry too on the. Like
Oh really? Okay.
intentionally dry, intentionally like robotic on
Yeah.
on the play that I watched. But yeah, that's a good show. Karen, she loves watching thrillers. She put on something with one of my favorite actors, Benicio del Toro is his name, I think. That's him.
Benicio del Toro.
Yeah.
Usual Suspects.
Yes, exactly. There's a show of him like this prison escape the something here. I'm like screwing up all the words here. I'm sorry, guys. All I know is science and math right now. Escape the. I don't know anything right now. All right, Benicio. That's right. I'll get the name right now. Escape.
I
My
actually
favorite
really
role
want
of his
Severance.
was Fencer in Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, Gabe, can I borrow your Apple TV account so I can watch Severance? I don't pay for that.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was Apple TV.
I
want
know.
Apple
Stand
TV
on my
has probably the
shoulders?
best quality of shows.
I
all
heard
the
that Apple
premium
TV has the
Yellowstone,
best
Apple
quality.
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, my wife and I, we just finished. Oh, I should have said that. My wife and I just finished Shogun. Actually,
Oh, I've heard good things
I
about it.
totally forgot about that. Shogun. It was actually
FX
pretty
makes
good.
Such good shows.
It started then. It didn't start too
FX.
They
well.
do. Yeah.
Oh, they dude, man, they did.
There's
And like,
Atlanta's FX.
Archer.
David.
the bear is FX.
Bear.
I highly
Is that
recommend
FX
the
or is
bear.
that just Hulu?
No, it was FX.
It's FX. Okay.
It's FX. The bear was great. I loved the
The
bear.
Bear is fantastic.
Definitely very Chicago. I actually
I'm
went to
getting-
some of those restaurants. Like my wife and I, Zaria and I, we actually went to the Chinese dumpling place with the dumpling soup place.
Season 2.
Yeah, season 2. When
Oh, season 2 is so good.
when that God, what's her character's name? Sorry. She was essentially the sous
Io
chef.
Abadiri's,
Yeah. There you go. So she went to a bunch of places in Chicago. And I went to the pizza place, which by the way, I didn't think that pizza was that good, to be honest. But the dumpling place, the Chinese dumpling place thing, that place was phenomenal.
Which pizza
really
place?
good. Girl on girl action. Oh, Chai Stab Guru, here he is, a classic troll. I'm gonna make that fucker a mod. If we actually get a lot of people in our chat, Chai Stab Guru is gonna be our mod. I actually haven't listened to anything, and I'm just being T Mac's last comment. Yeah, Chai Stab Guru, you're gonna be a mod. If we reach 100 people, I will make you a mod. I don't care how much of a troll he is. He's a committed troll for us.
Wait, what was the name of the pizza place?
Do you know who isn't committed? The person I went to a party with. I'm not gonna say the name, but they're not here. I'm noticing they're not here in the chat.
If the person who
Is who you're shitting on? I'm not shitting on anything. Actually, we were talking about
Everything.
things that we were watching.
He was shitting
Actually,
on
hold
Bear's
on.
Pizza, the pizza spot. What's the pizza
Yeah.
spot?
God, what was that place called? I forget the place. Yadu, what are you watching? What are you playing?
So I watched Venom: The Last Dance today because it came onto
I wanna
Netflix.
watch
Sounds like trash. Was it trash?
Oh,
I thought it was fun, but
that's the first time Gabe has ever said something is trash. By the way, for a movie.
I found
when it comes
myself
to superhero
somewhat
movie.
dissatisfied
MCU.
with. Well, Sony's been shitting around. Like I think Venom is maybe the exception for like how they've handled all their Spider-Man spin-offs, like Madam Web, Craven,
Venom is not the
Morbius.
exception. Venom is not the exception.
No, I mean Venom's the exception in the instance that it's watchable. I think the others are unwatchable.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The first Venom was alright. Second one I didn't like. This last one, it was funny. Like Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock in Venom is funny, inherently funny. But as far as like story goes and like the use of Null, I thought it was a little bit of a waste of the character. But the Sony Pictures CEO is like delusional. He was like, "We're gonna reboot it and try again." Dude, just sign it over to Marvel at this point.
No, they want to keep it. Why would they sign it over? It's a money making asset.
It's not though. They like lost money on Craven.
Okay, that's one project out of how many?
Craven was
Well, Madam Web,
probably
they had
Madam
to
Web.
do
I don't
that.
know.
Madam
Yeah,
Web is-
Madam
Madam
Web.
Web lost, yeah.
Madam Web was a piece of shit. I really tried to give it the benefit of the doubt. I was like, maybe it's just like incel nerds being incels, and I watched it when it came on Netflix. I was like, nope, it's just shit.
Nope.
No. Okay, see, here's the thing. You gotta separate out. Actually, just straight up ignore the incel bullshit assholes because they're the same with the video game industry, which I think we talked
Also,
about before
Dakota
already.
Johnson just isn't a good actress.
Yeah, well, that's also a problem too. Yeah, no, for sure, man. Like that whole kind of like weird right wing, like, incel bullshit guys, like really ignore that because they do tend to latch on to something for their cause that is clearly bad, but they always say it's bad for the absolute wrong reason, and we talked
Yeah,
about
like,
this before in
With
another
Captain
chat
America,
with
the
a
new
video
Captain
game.
America, I think we also had to touch on that. Like, there's people who are like hate bombing it because like
Mm,
they made Captain America a black, which happens in the comics. Like, but
right.
I saw something today. The stunt double for Captain America, in the first movie, he like tweeted like, as someone who's worn the suit, Sam Wilson is not Captain America. And everyone
I
just
hate
flamed
that.
him on Twitter. They were like,
Yeah.
yo, why is a bench warmer trying to act like a player, dog?
Oh,
What do you mean?
Damn.
Like, wore the suit, you're a fucking
Ooh.
stunt double.
I mean, it was and to the flip side of these things, it doesn't help when like, the one movie that at one point was like an Oscar favorite, which was Amelia Perez, is probably a terrible, terrible representation for transgender people. And like an easy target for the right wing as well, because it was such a bad movie, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out which one. Is that the one where they have that isn't
Yeah, the
Zoe
musical.
Saldana in it? Yeah, they have that one musical number and I saw a clip of that and I was like,
Yeah,
this
everybody saw the clip. The one that
Never
the
heard
guy's
of
like,
it.
it's like
penis to a
vagina. I was like, this
like that's
sucks.
how it went. Like, no, I'm not even joking. Like how I sang it was exactly how it was.
No, yeah.
I probably was better than that guy, to be honest. It was
yeah,
just
it
so
it
bad.
sucked.
It's terrible. And like the main character herself was not
Selena
a
Gomez
good
is in it.
person.
Zoe Saldana's in it.
Yeah,
who
Zoe
was playing the
Saldana.
main
Look,
character?
I
Was
like
it?
Zoe Saldana, but man, I don't know.
Oh yeah,
2 beers
She
deep. I'm
was
trying to get
fantastic in
controversial.
Drumline. I think Drumline's my favorite movie with Zoe Saldana in it.
Mm.
Like,
That's crazy.
All right, chat. By the way, guys, chat is 2 beers deep. I'm only 1 beer deep. What do you
from
guys
what
have?
I've seen, I mean, I probably haven't watched that many, but
Guardians
no,
of the Galaxy movies.
Drumline. Oh shit,
I mean-
Max is fighting on
Drumline?
Drumline. Drumline's your
okay,
favorite
Guardians of the
movie.
Galaxy I do like more than Drumline. We'll,
All right,
okay,
like
how
that
about
was
we'll,
crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I'm
we'll
like,
go
You can-
non, we'll go
I'm gonna get
non
another
like
beer. I'm
non
gonna get
MCU.
another beer.
Sometimes I don't include MCU movies in like
because
when
you
I'm
think it's
talking
just an
about
unfair
movies.
advantage. You're kind of feeding into what Christopher Nolan and all these other folks were saying about MCU is like ruining film. There are no
Well,
more
not that it's ruining film.
superstars.
It's just that it's like if you're having a discussion about your favorite restaurant in the area, you're not gonna say like a worldwide chain restaurant. You know what I mean?
Wait, this guy
I mean,
named
her
Max
best
Power
movie is
in the
probably
comments
Avatar.
wants to know why he.
Oh
thinks
shit! I forgot
Drumline-
about Avatar. I'm literally playing the Avatar game right now.
And the Star Trek
you
movies, too.
forgot it. That's hilarious.
No.
Yeah, Gabe knows this.
No way. Wait.
I bought the game, so I forced myself to play it like every 6 months and just get disappointed with it.
Hold on. Did you guys? You didn't explain it. Hold on. Drumline with Nick Cannon. Max Powers and our chatter here is basically saying, explain why Drumline is the best. Did you guys explain it? Not really.
No, we didn't.
No, I think Drumline is maybe like Nick Cannon's only good movie.
Okay. By the way,
Yeah.
I am now drinking. Okay, can I see it? Starlight Room. Ale, red ale.
No,
Again,
that,
pulled it
wait,
out.
wait.
All
That
right.
wasn't true at all. Hold on. Roll Bounce exists, so that was a decent movie. Roll Bounce.
Ooh,
was
this is
fun.
better.
I haven't seen that one.
Monster
Drumline
House.
explanation.
Monster
Chat
House.
wants drumline explanation. I feel like it's a spicy topic. Nobody likes drumline
No,
in the
no,
chat.
no, no, no.
apparently.
I like
What?
Drumline. Drumline got
That's a
some
good
great
movie.
music. It definitely, as a football
Drumline's
player,
a
high
good
school
black
football,
movie.
Like that.
Oh,
yes.
ooh, hold on. A good black movie. Okay,
It is.
explain.
It's a
Explain.
good movie, and it happens to be also a
It's a
good
black
black
movie.
movie. It is.
Is it better than Stomp the Yard? Because that's one of my guilty pleasures. Is
Whoa,
Stomp the
we're
Yard.
not just gonna start fighting black movies with black movies. Come on now. This is not the black
Black
movie
violence.
Oscars. Like, what's going on? if we're gonna do the black movie Oscars, I think
Dude, Something Yard is I
It-
know
it-
is bad, but for some reason it always keeps my attention. I don't know why.
Fresh
I
would
don't
be
know
the
why.
best black movie. I think would be.
My,
Yeah.
my,
of
my
all
Gen
black movies.
X self will have to go back to Boys in the Hood.
Oh,
I know
Boys
that
in the
movie.
Hood, of course, is
Boys in the Hood. Are we just
I think
naming
my
movies
thing
with
about
black leads
Drumline
with
and Zoe
white
Saldana and
people?
Drumline is
No,
like that was like
I had like 20
that was like a
poppers
spiritual
mad.
awakening for my
oh.
my little like pubescent brain.
Who
It's like,
hold on, hold
Zoe
on.
Saldana is fucking fine in this movie. I think
Hold
that
on.
was my drumline logic. Cause she's fucking green and blue in the other movies that she's in.
Yeah,
That
true.
that's true. Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, so chat does ask,
wait,
are we
Star
just
Trek,
naming
though,
movies
Star
that
Trek.
black leads with white people know? Ooh.
White Man Can Jump.
we what?
Oh, that was
No,
fun.
actually, I know. Okay, how about this? I know
Did
the
they
most.
remake that a couple years back
They
with Jack
did.
Harlow?
I'm not
I
gonna
think
watch
so. I
that
didn't watch it,
probably.
though.
Hold on. Let's get to that topic. What is the most obscure movie? I don't want to say black movie, but like I guess like ethnic
You
movie
just said
that you
it.
guys can think of that you guys ever watch. I know I just did, but I want
Like
to.
American?
The
No,
most
it doesn't have to be
obscure?
American either.
Because I've definitely like I've
No,
definitely
Sorry,
wandered into
sorry. Let us say let us stick with it. Yeah, American movie.
we'll say Hollywood. Okay,
It's not Hollywood.
dude,
Most
No,
most
not Hollywood
obscure?
movie.
not Hollywood.
Most
Obscure.
obscure.
And I got one in the top of my head actually.
Fresh is one I think is really obscure, but it has a pretty solid
I
cast.
don't know.
Samuel Jackson's in it.
Belly.
Hmm?
Belly.
Belly's a
Belly.
black movie. That's a black. Hey, you JP. He said not to just name black movies, and the first thing you named was a black movie. No,
Dude,
I
Seth-
I didn't
Seth in
realize
the
it was. I didn't hear that
that's
part.
actually
I'm sorry.
specifically to go even subgenre into subgenre. It's not just a black movie; it's like a Harlem movie, not just a New York movie. It's a Harlem movie. I think I remember Harlem folks being really.
All right, guys, we got Seth in the chat that says my favorite black movie is Paul Blart 2.
Bruh. I gotta look that up now. Is that Mall Cop?
Yeah, Paul Blart Markov. Yeah.
God damn it! That's wait. What was
So
the
I'm
Seth
supposed to go with
Rogen Mall Cop
obscure
one?
non-black movies.
No. You can pick a
No,
black movie.
I said ethnic.
Oh, okay.
I said ethnic.
Ethnic.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
okay.
Ethnic.
What other like American
let me
ethnic
think here.
music? Oh yeah, of course a bunch of Latino movies too. Like the one in Humble Park, Chicago. Which one's that? The Holidays or? I love that Chris.
You know, say like Netflix has a bunch of Bollywood movies, and if you ever wander into that genre, there's this one movie called Mujhse Dosti Karogi that I've watched maybe twice now because it does have catchy songs in it, but the whole plot there is so crazy because like the whole plot is like the dude's in love with the wrong girl because he like moved from India to the UK when he was a child, and he's emailing with the girl that he had a crush on, but the girl that he had a crush on isn't emailing him back. It's their friend who had a crush on him. Then he returns when he's fucking grown, and he's trying to like reconnect this relationship that doesn't really exist. And then they make him out to be toxic, like this whole thing didn't happen because one girl was catfishing him for 16 years.
That's crazy.
Ooh,
Yeah,
damn. All right, I got another one from the chat. Stand to Deliver. That is not. What is that? Stand and Deliver.
And deliver.
Edward James Olmos is on
Oh,
this.
yeah, that's a good one. Another Edward James Olmos movie. No,
Rumble in
not
the
Edward
Bronx.
James. No.
Okay. All right, guys. Okay, this
The
is
one where
mine.
he was a teacher. Ah,
Yeah,
that's a good
no,
one.
Yeah,
this is mine. This is mine. I actually have a little bit of a story about this, but it's called Sun Ra and the Intergalactic Solar Orchestra in Space is the Place.
It's a
What?
long
Have you
title.
Have you guys ever heard of this?
I think we would have
No.
fucking said, "Oh yeah, I know."
I'm
that
pretty
one."
sure I
'Cause
mentioned
it's
this
the
to you.
one-
I mentioned this to you. Game knows. Okay, so let me talk. So the plot is that Sunra, he himself was a musician back in the 60s or 70s, and he was really big into in the Black Panther movement at the time. And this movie was him as an alien coming down to Earth and basically taking all the black people into the spaceship and then blowing up the earth. That's
Okay.
it. That's it. Okay, killing all the white people. And there's
Jesus.
even one
Wait, but
scene.
he only took black people?
He only took black people to like it's like
So he
Noah's
just
Ark.
He killed
Yeah,
every-
kind
so
of like
like
no reverse
wiped
Noah's
out
Ark type of thing.
Asians, Latino,
Yes,
Latina. Like,
exactly. It was only like black people. Took them up to the spaceship and blew up the Earth. Right.
fuck, this guy was like
There,
Dr.
there
Umar
was
before
even there
Dr.
was
Umar.
even one scene that this like one dude that I guess he basically stops him. Like this black dude, he stops him and he's like, "Stop! I will take your black half, but your white half stays here." And then he does this magic shit, and then like his
He like
black half.
separates into two people.
Yeah, basically, it's like his white half is the guy that's like wearing like just a suit and tie type thing, and then his black half like wears like disco, like at the time disco type stuff, right? It's hilarious. And okay, and the reason why I remember this movie so much is that I went to Reggie's, and you guys should all go to Reggie's if you live in Chicago. Go to Reggie's in South.
I was
Bend
there
last
2 weeks
week.
ago.
Great place.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So
There you go.
they had movies playing in the background, and I was so fucking wasted that day. But I just kept my eyes open. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching right now, right? And I could somewhat understand what was going on. And the Earth explosion thing was like the funniest thing because like you could tell it's like a prop, and they just blew it up with like a little bit like a firecracker or something like right. But I'm like I had to look it up. And so yeah, I looked it up and I'm like, okay, wow, it really happened as I remembered when I was pissed drunk at Reggie's watching this stuff. But that's the one movie that's the most obscure thing. I learned about Sun Ra as well, the guy, the musician and stuff like that, and the movement that he was a part of, right? So stuff like that was actually really cool that they were showing. Now, the movie after that was The Wiz. If I don't know if you guys any know about The Wiz.
Of
Oh,
course
yeah.
we know the Wiz. Come on now, that's a bit of
course.
fucking Broadway.
Fred, is
play.
that Fred Savage?
Hold on, Fred Savage, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, Diana Ross.
The Wiz.
God.
Oh, I'm
damn
thinking
it,
of something else
JP.
then.
The Wiz is the Black Wizard of Oz.
I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking of. You're thinking of the video game movie.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm thinking about the Wizard of Oz, but in Philadelphia in Ethnic. Yeah.
Damn, they have that shit on Netflix.
Nice. They should. Michael, did you hear the
Yeah.
cast? Did you hear the
How
cast?
about,
Yeah, I know.
Head-
Seriously.
Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
I think Michael Jackson played the Scarecrow, I
He
believe.
did. He did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that one. I don't think that's obscure though. Would you guys think The Wiz is obscure?
No, it's too main. That's mainstream. Come,
That is
Michael
mainstream, right? Michael Jackson was
Diana
huge.
Ross.
Yeah.
come
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Diana Ross played Dorothy. Yeah.
They
This is
actually
semi-related,
were
but did
dating
you
around
guys
that time.
see-
I think.
Did you guys see the Book of Clarence?
The Book of
No,
Clarence.
I've heard
What
of
is that?
though. I've heard of that one.
This was
before.
Lakeith Stanfield, Omar Sy.
Ooh.
It was
Speaking of Lakeith, hold on. Do not. No, keep going, bro. I'll say it after this.
Lakeith's basically playing like it takes place in like Jerusalem, but all the Jews are black.
That's hella random.
And he's like pretending to be the Messiah too to like pay off a debt.
Wait,
but
is
like
that the movie that Kyrie Irving got in trouble for putting on TV? Remember that one?
maybe,
He like posted
I
it
don't
on
know,
his
me and-
Twitch or something like that. Like, oh, I love this movie, and he got in so much
maybe
trouble.
me
They're trying to make an
and
apology.
me and Pat watched this like when he was here in the summer, but it was a good movie. It was funny, but like I could see why it would. It's like a comedic twist on biblical stories like Barabbas and stuff, isn't? Or what's his name? Is that the guy's name? I don't know, but it was a good movie. I liked it. But what did you have to say about Lakeith?
That movie, Sorry to Bother You, thought it was phenomenal.
That's a good movie. That's an
Phenomenal.
amazing movie.
It's actually my best.
That's one of my favorite
Lakeith
pieces
movie.
of Afro surrealism in film.
That's
Wait, what is this? Hedwig and the Angry Inch? One of the best movie soundtracks. What is this? Hedwig and
I
the Angry
recommend,
Inch?
it's a musical about a transvestite made in 2001.
Oh,
It's fucking
2001.
It's fantastic. Like the music is insanely good.
Oh, you know what? That actually kind of reminds me. I don't know if this is niche at all. Shit. I watched this movie with my wife. Shit, what was it called? It was actually a very famous Chinese movie. Set. It was in the 90s movie and stuff like that. I gotta remember. Zarya.
Shower?
Chat.
Zaria,
Drop some movies.
So
Drop
Chai
some movies,
Taps,
chat.
you saw Hedwig
Zaria,
on
what was the
Broadway?
movie we
Chai
watched?
Stab?
Zaria, what was the movie we watched that was the the kids that were taught to be like play actors, and one of them was like always playing a woman.
They should bring Drumline to
We
Nice.
saw that movie,
Broadway.
remember?
They should bring Drumline to
What was it?
Broadway. Can you imagine?
Goodbye, My Concubine.
There's a
That's the one.
play?
Okay, okay,
Yeah, it's a
okay.
That could be
play, a
interesting,
drumline play.
Sorry,
You heard it here,
Sorry.
folks.
That
First,
would work actually.
a drumline
Sorry.
play. There should be a drumline play.
Drumline play.
play.
Oh, sorry,
Copyright
sorry.
that.
Okay, the other movie, Goodbye, My Concubine. You guys ever seen that movie?
Goodbye, my concubine.
Goodbye, My Concubine. It is a
Hmm.
very famous Chinese movie, where basically like a bunch of kids like in their early age are taught very vigorously to be play actors. And one kid in particular is always the one that has to play women roles, right?
Hmm.
So it's like a very like early like, LGBT type situation. Because the kid basically is he's born boy, but plays as a woman, and then ends up kind of becoming very feminine type of situation, right? And I don't want to spoil the ending and stuff like that, but like the movie really gets very avant-garde at the end, and it's one of those like so it's kind of weird. Chinese cinema back in, I would say, the 80s and 90s, mostly the 90s, had a lot of directors that were just making these movies that were just very open, and very close to like how we do in Hollywood. Not anymore though. I think like now it's just very like formulaic, and that has something to do with the CCP and the government itself right now, right? But in the 90s, they did have movies that would be like Oscar winning type stuff, and Goodbye My Concubine would be one of them. Definitely something I highly recommend to watch, and really shows like the potential of Chinese cinema if it wasn't for external pushings
Interference.
to what they're doing, interferences. Yeah, like now Chinese movies and Chinese shows are very like Marvel-y, I guess, like just formulaic essentially, unfortunately.
Did any of you guys watch Three Body Problem?
Oh yeah.
I never watched the show, but I know of the books.
Yo,
and I know everything
the
about
show
it.
surprised me. Like the Netflix adaptation, I thought was actually pretty good.
I don't want to
Eh, eh.
spoil it, but like when you get to the Dark Forest stuff, like it gets really fucking wacky. I would recommend this. I don't know, like I don't know
have
if you
the
want to
books
get
in my room.
spoiled. Okay, well, either read the books, but there's this guy. His name is God, Quinn. His channel's called Quinn Explains on YouTube, and he does really good like explainers of like the entire Dune series and all that stuff. But there is a video, I think it was like a 3-hour video of basically the entire Three Bodies because there are 3 books. I think it's like Three Bodies,
Dark Forest, and
Dark
then
Forest, and then the other one. I forget the name of it, right? But the way he explains it is definitely better than what the books do, because he basically really emphasizes how much of a existential horror that whole series is. And like legitimately,
end. That's
no,
the third one.
legitimately, that shit is scary to me because it's one of those primal fears that I've always had as a kid. Like,
Aliens.
no, not aliens, the fear of the unknown.
Oh yeah.
And the darkness. Like,
Well, Dark
so,
Forest theory, like not the book, but like the theory itself is really interesting.
it is, and it's pretty like frightening. So, for chat and anybody that doesn't know, the Dark Forest theory is essentially the idea that there's a forest, a dark forest, pitch black or whatnot, and there's a bunch of hunters in there, and you as a hunter don't know whether you should, the person that you see or the person that you'll end up seeing is also going to kill you, or you can actually make friends with them.
Yeah, you
So
don't know
the
if you're making yourself known to predator, prey, or ally.
Exactly, right. So by default, you're always going to be in the defensive mode. So you would
So
always assume that everybody's a predator.
Yeah, like the universal idea is that like there's tons of civilizations out there and none of us reach out to each other out of fear of like destruction.
Right. Which is fair, what it is as it is, right? So the whole book series is kind of that, but also
There's the little
it starts
OSU like
well, it
reference in
starts
there,
off
isn't
that like
there?
there's already like an alien race that knows we're there, you know?
Well, yeah, but it's
Right.
because of the well,
Right. But there's a
kind of the
few
main
things.
character.
Right, but there's a few things about the book that I think was like a bit like weird in a way, and like how things are. But like I think the entire concept that the author was going for is great. It's like the most horrific, like not horror, like it's just the most scariest thing that I can think of. Now, the reason I say that though is because when I was a kid, sometimes I would have nightmares, like with the computer screen or the TV screen would just like be a black hole, you know. And it's like the fear of like actually when I don't know why, but in high school I would always have nightmares of like being in an MS-DOS screen. Like I don't know, Gen Z, I don't know, do you know MS-DOS?
Well, he's
Actually,
not a
Gabe, do you
PC
know
guy.
MS-DOS?
Of course, it's an
Do you-
operating system, right?
right before
Yeah.
Windows, essentially,
Oh
right?
Yeah, it's
shit!
like
Okay,
it's like
yeah,
the
yeah.
black
I
and
know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you're talking
yeah, yeah.
about now.
it's
All you
often
see is
depicted
like
as like a hack screen, right? The hacking screen.
exactly.
Yeah,
All
that
you
is
see is a
kind
black
of.
screen and all that stuff. But like usually
It's
when you
like,
boot up MS-DOS, all you see is a black screen and just like one line, right, where you have to
yeah.
start turning.
Press F1.
For some reason that I'd had nightmares when I was in middle school and high school, and I think high school is when I first built my first PC.
And you
I would
study.
have nightmares that something's on and it's just darkness and I don't know what's going on, and like everything's broken and I'm just stuck in this black screen. I don't know why that would give me nightmares. And like the dark forest, sorry, the three body things kind of brings back that primal fear of the unknown and just straight up darkness. Now, again, I don't want to get into spoilers because it really does go off the fucking rails. But like the thoughts are, it's pretty scary
I think
shit,
I
to be
saw
honest.
because I was just poking around, like looking up stuff about like the difference between the book and the Netflix adaptation, and I did see like what ends up happening to the what are they called? They're called the what do they call them in the books? The
The alien race,
the Trisolarians or something
yeah,
like that.
Trisolarians, yeah, yeah,
They
yeah,
call them
yeah.
the Santi in the Netflix series, which I thought was pretty cool.
The Santi was
Okay.
actually the original Chinese,
Oh, it
because
was.
this
Oh, well,
book
yeah,
is
yeah.
from
That's what.
this book was from a
Yeah.
Chinese author, basically, yeah.
So they
Mhm.
didn't translate like in the Netflix show. They're like, we're gonna stick with Santi.
Yeah, which
Um,
was actually pretty
so
good,
I
actually,
thought
yeah.
that was pretty cool. But
Yeah.
Jorge, you said you haven't watched the Netflix series yet, or no?
No, because I just basically saw the entire synopsis from the Quinn Explains guy,
I
and I
think
think
it's worth watching,
I
like
watched a few
cinematically.
episodes. Well, I've watched a few episodes. I don't know, it didn't hook me, to be honest.
They are long episodes. The
It
dude who
might be
plays Wong is or what's his name? His name is actually Wong, isn't it? It's like Benedict Wong. Yeah, that dude's in it.
well
He's pretty
well
funny in it.
I think 100% it's the reason because like the whole like video game aspect of it is the part that I think was just so like extra. Even
Oh, the
even
like
from the
VR
book.
shit.
Well, yeah, and actually that's the one thing I was talking about. Like Chinese cinema is a little bit formulaic for some reason, and so same with like books is
What?
that they're very video game focused actually, which is actually it's kind of a weird thing because a lot of movies and shows that are really popular in China are actually always based off a video game that people play. So video games is actually a big part, a big influence for a lot of like more popular like
Mhm.
movies and all that stuff. My wife can actually agree about that because there's some things that she played when she was a kid that ended up being like, popular shows or whatnot, right? Nowadays. So it culture in China and or at least like some movies here and there actually were heavily influenced by video games, kind of in the way that a lot of like books and movies that are influenced by comic books for us, I guess. You
And
know,
video games. We
But
got
vi-
video game
but
movies.
video what we do.
But are they usually good? Is the question.
No, they're not. Street
Ah,
Fighter.
Remember the
I
what was
mean,
that 2021 Mortal
I will,
Kombat?
I will die. No, yeah,
Before
I
that,
will
Mortal
die
Kombat, dude. There's two Mortal
defending
Kombat
Mortal
movies.
Kombat and Street Fighter.
The
Street Fighter, I
originals,
would
not the
defend
2021.
the original.
Which
And
Mortal Kombat? Like the original Mortal Kombat movies,
the
or
first
the
one,
like?
no, not Annihilation, not
No.
Yeah.
Annihilation.
No,
The
no, he's
first
thinking.
Mortal Kombat
No,
He's
no, I'm
movie.
thinking
talking about the
third one.
2021 movie. they
Oh,
had
fuck
like
that, man. They were being too serious. Fuck that shit. No, the first Mortal Kombat movie back in when did that movie come out?
Probably the
Probably
90s.
1999 or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe
1999. Let me look it up.
Let's see.
Mortal Kombat.
Wait,
movie.
everyone make a guess.
I'm gonna say
2001.
I'm gonna say 98.
I googled video game movies to see what came up, and they have Ready
97.
Player
I'm
One.
gonna say 98.
Right after Mortal Kombat 2, then 97. It was November 21st.
Tetris movie. Did you guys know there's a Tetris
that's
movie? Oh, it's an
Annihilation.
Apple TV movie.
No. The first movie was in 95. I was wrong. Who got
Damn.
95? JP, what'd you say it was?
I was way off.
Dude,
Okay, I said 98.
Annihilation has a 4% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Annihilation was horrible, and they still have that scene that was an internet meme. It's like, mother, you're still alive,
Bro.
and it's like, too bad you.
Hold on. Let's address
die.
something. You just
It's
just
so
said
fucking
meme.
hilarious.
It's pronounced meme for sure.
Me, what did I say? Meme?
Yeah,
Whatever.
in every country.
Okay. Okay, it doesn't matter,
I will
Gabe.
say
Because too
the-
bad, Gabe. Because you.
The Last
would
of
die.
Us series, the adaptation, The Last of Us for Max, that was good.
Let's see. What is the first adaptation that actually did video games right? Was it? It wasn't Last of Us. It must have been something before that.
First
I think
adaptation.
Arcane. Arcane was amazing.
Arcane is like separate, like that.
Come on, that's way.
But it's
later.
still based off League of Legends, though.
It is, but like,
Yeah.
I have watched.
No,
yeah, I've watched that
there
show
must have been
finally for
another
the first
like
movie.
time.
nobody watches Arcane and is like, I'm gonna play League of Legends now. They're just like, oh.
True.
Oh yeah. Well, I played League of Legends so much when I was before. Like I don't play that game
One of my
anymore.
friends
It's
plays
too
League of
fun.
Legends and she like hates herself for it. She's like, don't get into it.
Oh, you
Best
know what? That just
Super
reminds me.
Mario
So
movie.
hold on. Yes, I was about to say that. I actually liked the Super Mario movie. I'm talking about the original one.
Nah, well, that one's okay. The new one was slapped.
Wait.
The new one was good.
The
With
new one,
Hopkins?
Chris Pratt.
That was good. Yeah, it was really good.
No, I'm talking about the one with fucking Bob Hoskins and John
Bob
Leguizamo.
Hoskins, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
They mentioned it in.
Forgot we're getting a Minecraft movie this year.
Need for
Wait,
Speed
wait,
was
wait.
fun.
That looks like hot shit.
I miss chat.
The Gran
Sad
Turismo
porno.
movie. Well, that's based on a true story. The Gran Turismo movie's good.
Assassin's Creed was trash. Gran
Yeah,
Turismo
because
was
Gran
decent.
Turismo isn't really just about the video game. It's about
A real story.
John
of-
Martinborough. Yeah, a real racer who he was recruited based off his skills in the video game.
All right,
That
so I'm
was
trying.
really good.
I'm looking at the list of video game things, and I'm just trying to find which one was the first good one.
Borderlands,
Like,
that did shit, didn't it?
I
Yeah.
want to say first objectively good one because like I have a special place for Super Mario's, and I definitely have a special place for Street Fighter and Mortal
It
Kombat.
was
First,
the
objectively
Michael
good.
Fassbender Assassin's
objectively
Creed.
good.
Tron.
Tron's not a video game movie.
Tron is a video game movie. What the fuck are you
Isn't
talking
it?
about?
It's not based off a video game.
Tron is based off a video game.
The
No,
Sonic
it's
movies.
not.
The Sonic movies
The
actually
game came
people.
first.
I haven't watched them all, but I've heard
No.
the Sonic movies are good.
I heard the
The ones
Sonic
with
movies
Jim
were
Carrey?
good too.
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no one's
Fun.
told me those are bad.
The Tron
Lara
was an
Croft.
arcade video game in 1982 first. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah.
There's the Angelina
No
Jolie
way.
Tomb Raider movies.
God, those were bad. Don't
yeah,
even.
I've never
Man,
watched
those are
them.
horrible.
What I did like was the Resident Evils.
Those
were always
are
fun.
pretty.
That's
those
what
are
we were just
funky,
talking
too.
about.
Netflix actually
They're
did
fucking horrible.
some Resident Evil stuff like recently. I saw.
Hit-
They're like
I thought
animated
Hitman's were
though.
bad too.
Guys, you know what? I'm
Jim-
actually looking at the list of video game movies. I actually don't think there was anything objectively good.
Ready Player One was.
The Angry Birds
no, no,
movie.
no, no.
What about the
until-
Angry Birds movie?
No. That's what I'm gonna say. Until we get to the Sonic movie.
Yeah, Sonic.
The
was good.
Sonic
Angry Birds
movie-
came out before the Sonic movie.
Hmm?
No, okay. So the Sonic movie came out 2020.
Yeah, Angry Birds movie. The first one was like the second one was 2019.
Angry Birds.
I don't
was
think that,
low-key
but no.
good.
But what I'm
Was
saying is
low-key good.
objectively good though.
Angry
I don't think
Birds is
anything was.
critically acclaimed.
Was it? Was it?
I'm just kidding. I don't think it was critically acclaimed.
Yeah, I don't think it was. Oh no. Hold on.
Pikachu?
Detective Pikachu. That might have been it.
That was
I,
a
went-
2019.
I saw that movie with Jorge and he
Fuck,
shitted
there
on
was
it.
Yeah, we
there
saw
was
it
the
together.
Jumanji movie with The
Yeah.
Rock. I remember watching that. That was
Jumanji is not a video game though.
It is a board
Yeah, true.
game. That was
Yeah, but that came out.
They made right when they did like the reboot one with The Rock. They
The
were like, it's a video game now.
Jumanji was never a board game. It was based off a
Uncharted. I heard
movie.
Uncharted.
Okay,
was
you're right
good.
about that one, but you're wrong about Tron. So keep that with you.
I heard
Fine.
Uncharted
Cheers.
was good with Tom Holland.
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers.
Uncharted with Tom Holland. When did that come out?
2022, I think.
Trash. I was so disappointed
Well,
with that movie.
that's
Was
post.
bad?
Trash.
Okay. So hold on. Are we in agreement then that like the first objectively good video game movie was Detective Pikachu in 2019?
No, it's got to be one sooner or earlier than that. Come on now.
I'm looking. I like everything I see. Warcraft movie sucked ass.
Warcraft didn't suck.
All the Oh, it was bad. It was
But I
bad.
never played Warcraft.
Yeah, I heard
so
Warcraft
no.
was shit.
Max Payne was
Why
bad.
is
Far Cry
Matrix
was bad.
Resurrections listed as a You know what? I have a game to play. I'm gonna scroll down IMDb
Oh.
shit coming out this year, and we're gonna play
Pokemon
Do You
stuff,
Give a Fuck?
right? No, Pokemon was show first.
Laura Croft movie was bad too. I remember watching that.
Yeah,
With
they did
Angelina
another
Jolie.
one. Well, no, they tried to do another one recently in 2018.
Okay, hold on. Let me actually look up Street Fighter. Was Street Fighter actually well received? Because I
All right,
love.
I'm
that
gonna
fucking
I'm gonna
movie.
go down the list of movies coming out this year, and you guys are gonna play Do You Give a Shit?
Jesus Christ! I read the critical receptions here. Leonard Maltin gave the film his lowest rating, writing that even Jean-Claude Van Damme fans couldn't rationalize this bomb. Oof.
Golly.
God damn.
All right,
Emmanuel
so we
Levy
got-
stated that the film suffers from the same problems and impaired super. Okay, so nobody liked Street Fighter, which is kind of sad. I liked
That's
it.
sad. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of shit coming
didn't
out
get
this
it.
year that is coming out because of the that where all those characters became public domain, like Bambi.
Oh
and,
yeah. Winnie the Pooh was the first
And
one.
they're doing all like horror movies about them, and they all look like
dude,
shit.
that's the thing. They are making fucking bank. Like, so I think the Winnie the Pooh movie.
Because people want to see them to see how bad they are.
No, it's hilarious. Winnie the Pooh, like the guy that actually immediately made that movie for Winnie the Pooh. I think the movie itself was like, God, I gotta look it up. Actually, let me look it up. Like, make numbers, but I'm
They're
pretty
doing
sure
Popeye this year.
Popeye horror movie. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
that
they're
would
also-
actually be freaking. That'd be
Oh
freaking.
shit, we're
fucking
getting Mortal
scary.
Kombat 2 this year. That's a sequel to the one that we got in
What was it called? Blood and Honey. That's what it was called.
Carl Urban's gonna be in this one. Yeah, Blood and Honey, that's right.
Blood and Honey. Okay,
We're getting
hold
a
on.
Bambi horror movie. All right, I'm just gonna start at the top here.
Bambi
We already-
horror movie.
Yeah.
How?
Bambi
How?
horror.
How is Bambi horror?
I don't know. I think they
It
said it's
already
like
was
a
a pretty sad
possessed
movie.
deer,
They-
like
they did
searching
one
for
with
the
Winnie
car
the
that
Pooh.
killed his mom.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what we're talking
they're
about.
trying
right
to make
now.
it like a cinematic universe. All right,
Jesus, are they
Companion.
really?
That's who's in Companion. That's like a horror movie that's coming out. It's got
Oh, okay,
Jack
okay,
Quaid.
guys. Okay, here it is. Blood and Honey, the Winnie the Pooh thing. I remember it made fucking bank. So the budget was $100,000, and it made 7.7 million.
God damn.
That's amazing.
That is fucking amazing, dude.
It's like Blair Witch type.
Yeah. That
There's-
the fucking producer of that shit, he made fucking bank on doing that
Oh,
shit.
I forgot I wanted to talk about the monkey because I saw the monkey last Thursday and I actually
Oh,
really
yeah.
enjoyed it. Because it's like
Yeah.
You
it's
mentioned
like
that.
kind of campy. It's like very self-aware. It's not really horror. It's more like a comedy with like Final Destination type deaths.
Real quick, chat. Chai Stabker, did you mean to say horror movie or horror movie? Because Automod blocked your comment.
Movies.
He said, I heard plenty of nickel theaters have a horror movie with the Bambi. I don't think he meant horror. I think he meant horror, but whatever.
Was
We're
Winnie
getting the
Pooh-
live action How to Train Your Dragon adaptation in like March.
Okay. All right. Tell us about the monkey. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, the monkey. Yeah, no, the monkey.
I
It's
heard that
it's
was
more of
good.
a comedy with like. It was good. I really
Jordan
enjoyed
Peele,
it.
right?
No, it's James Wan.
No, Jordan Peele directed it.
No.
I thought he
Osgood
directed the monkey.
Perkins.
Oscar
No,
Perkins?
I'm looking at
Oh, I'm thinking
Osgood
about Monkey
Osgood Perkins.
Man. Monkey Man, my bad.
Monkey Man.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's different.
Well, Jordan Peele didn't direct Monkey Man.
Yeah, that he didn't either.
Dev Patel did Monkey Man.
He produced it.
He didn't produce
produced
it either.
Jordan Peele
Well,
produced it. Monkey Man. Yeah, he did.
he technically did, but what really happened was it was
Oh.
actually shot as a Netflix movie. This is a fun fact. It was shot as a Netflix film a while back, and they scrapped the film after it was already done. And then Jordan Peele got to look at it, and he used his Universal connections to like buy the whole thing, and they did some reshoots and stuff. And that's how the Monkey Man ended up coming out. But that was a really good movie too.
I haven't seen that one. It's an
Watch
action.
it. Yeah, it's like John Wick type of action.
Oh,
It might be on Prime right now, actually.
no way.
Yeah, let me see, because it's
Fucking
saying
Prime.
Wait, stop splashing film nerd splurge everywhere, my man. Damn, Chad Sabku has got hate for you.
Ew, he's
For
very,
me?
he's very
Or not
vivid
hate,
with
I
his
don't know.
fucking descriptions there. Stop splashing film nerds.
my bad.
Yeah.
bro. What the fuck?
Damn, this is my
Bro,
future
pause.
mod too. You gotta be like love each other, man, guys. Come on. So yeah, Jordan Peele did produce it, but as Yadu
Produced it,
mentioned,
but like kind of after.
Yeah.
Like he produced the reshoots.
only love.
Um,
No hate, only love. Got it. Speaking of
With the
love,
monk-
guys, I actually wanted. Sorry, let's get into another thing. Ecstasy, MDMA. You guys ever done that? Drugs.
What?
No.
I don't know. I'm just jumping into topics right now, man. I think we
I
we
did
finished.
actually see once, but you know.
I'll say no, and I'm being honest, but some of us do have futures to worry about right now.
Wait, what were you about
Futures.
to say?
Me.
That's true.
Wait, what was that? What was the hot topic?
I always wanted to try ecstasy.
If we've done MDMA or ecstasy.
I mean, that's why I was asking. I kind of
refuse
always
to
wanted
answer
to
that.
try ecstasy.
I've got an off the record story about it.
Do you? Oh,
Off
off
the
the
record.
records. Okay, never mind. Off the records.
Our next show that posts at midnight, off the record.
It'll be on the Patreon.
Dude, we should.
Patreon,
Should we?
man.
There you go.
We should start a Patreon, guys.
Yeah,
we can
thank you,
get people
guys.
paying. We can actually start getting some money out of
Supporting
this
us
shit.
so you can like buy
Yeah.
better wine. This $33
Exactly.
bottle
I
sucks.
to see if it works out well.
It's all right.
I
Come
was
on.
told. See, look, I'm curious,
Heck.
but I was told that ecstasy does make you very thirsty.
Yeah, thirsty
I can
for
ask
one thing.
somebody. Hold on, let me.
No, like literally thirsty, like water.
Yeah,
like
let me
literal
ask
thirsty.
my
I don't
my
like that
person who I've known has done it. If that's true.
Okay, let me know. A buddy of mine did it, and he said, yeah, like you actually have issues that you might overhydrate yourself because you're really thirsty. That's what I was told, essentially. I'm kind of curious. I'm just saying. I don't know if this is my midlife crisis coming in, but trying ecstasy? I don't know. All right. Well, that's that topic. There we go. Well, since all the dudes are gone, though, we got.
Yeah, wait, what happened?
Oh, they're all getting their drinks.
I should probably get my refill too.
Oh, no. Don't leave me alone. Hold on. You're the only one. Actually, yeah, I want to talk to you a little bit about the boxing thing too. So you were teaching me a lot about like, Russian style boxing, which is a lot of in and out footwork and all that stuff. What's it actually called? Is it Russian style boxing or
It's called the Soviet style, technically.
the Soviet style?
Yeah, it's very movement based, pendulum step, rhythm. Yeah, I do push on Monday and then pull on Tuesday, so I kind of toast my upper body the first 2 days of the week, and then today I decided to hit the bag before I did legs. I almost threw up while I was hitting legs.
Oof. Okay.
I was exhausted, but
So like for chat, the difference. I actually explained the difference between like Soviet style boxing and I guess
to put it
American
really
style?
simply, American style is very much move, throw your punches, move, whereas Soviet style, you throw your punches while you're moving. That's like the easiest way to put it.
Well, hold on. So is American style still the whole idea that like your hands are rocks and your arms are ropes, or is that really more of the Soviet style?
That's really more of the Soviet style. I think American style is a lot stiffer. There's
Lot
not as
stiffer.
much of that fluidity.
Hold on. Chai Stacker says so. No power is what he's saying. Soviet style has no power.
No, lots of power. That momentum allows you to put power into that last shot. Having the constant momentum allows you to use continuous power without having to use too much energy.
Really too much energy. I was fucking gassed out when you were teaching me.
Well,
that stuff.
the energy usually gets drained from the footwork and the in and out movement, not too much from throwing your arms. You can use energy to throw your hands.
Don't
in
gauge
American
yourself at like your cardiovascular activity has to be the pinnacle of monitoring which one has.
No, it's pretty widely accepted that Soviet style the footwork is the most draining.
Yeah, we're not arguing which is the best style. We're just comparing the two styles.
The two Russian dudes. When does that happen?
It was on Saturday. Bevo won.
Damn, Bevo won?
Rightful winner. Yes.
He came back.
It was a good fight though. I think it'll be a trilogy.
The first fight that I saw the first fight of theirs was good. That was a good fight.
Yeah, it was another good fight, but Bevo definitely
he dominated.
You can hear Bitterbeef's corner telling him it wasn't so dominant where it's like there was no like Bitterbeef didn't show anything, but like you could hear Bitterbeef's corner saying you need this round, like going into the later rounds. You should watch these fights,
guys. They're like actually interesting. They're not
like the most recent one is the whole thing is on YouTube right now. Turkey Al Sheikh posted the whole thing.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll check that out.
Wait, who's Sheikh?
It was just
you're always naming people.
Turkey Al Sheikh. He's like the Saudi Arabian like minister of what's it called? Entertainment.
Okay.
He's the one making all the big boxing fights happen these days.
What?
Interesting.
Like
not the Jake Paul bullshit, right?
Well, because the Saudis don't have to worry about pay-per-view. They can just pay the fighters whatever they want.
Interesting.
He's the Don King of Saudi Arabia, huh?
Like people have been asking for Usyk versus Fury for years, and Al Sheikh's the one who made it happen.
Nice.
Yeah, there was some discussion though about like everyone in the boxing world kind of having to bow to him due to that reason, but like he's making fights happen. Stuff like Crawford versus Canelo is in talks right now apparently.
Nice.
Something's going on with JP's camera that's given like a
TV.
That's actually been happening the entire stream.
Okay.
It's always been like that.
I thought that was like a filter he had on to make him look like.
No, I think it's just the darkness.
the Gen X TV.
He's on CRT. He's on CRT basically. Yeah.
I know a fair amount of CRT because it was part of my about CRT and like video art that was shot on CRT because last semester I did like my art history on video art and everything was like based around CRT and stuff.
CRT was definitely a thing. Actually, a lot of old video games, like retro video games nowadays, they look better on the CRT than they do when you actually play them like on emulators and stuff because they were specifically programmed and made for CRT and like how CRT TVs, render graphics or render the show.
Is gonna make it seem like we're talking about critical race theory.
Oh shit!
I think our chat is old enough to know what CRTs are. Basically, looking at our chat logs, looking at our chat like views right now, for sure. Real quick though, like okay, as a boxer though, with you mentioned a bunch of like boxing names that I'm pretty sure like in the boxing world they definitely know, but for the layman, all we can hear is bullshit like Logan Paul, essentially, or the Jake Paul, like the Paul brothers, which kind of sucks. I understand how much that sucks. Though.
Yeah. So
none of the guys are legit.
Yeah. So this reminds me of a little while back. Gabe's nephew was visiting him or like staying with him, and we were playing this boxing game called Undisputed on my PlayStation. He was like, "Where's Jake Paul?" I was like, and what bothered me is that 3 months later they added Jake Paul to the fucking game.
No, good for him though, right? Cheers to opportunities out there.
I'm not fuck those guys. I'm not cheersing those fuckers. Fuck that guy.
Speaking of the Pauls, Logan Paul is banned in Egypt apparently. Logan Paul is banned in Egypt because apparently Mr. Beast
You got
Like
I'm
they
gonna
were
drop.
trying to do a trip. So what?
You're out of here.
Sorry, I'm dropping early. You guys keep going though.
Oh no!
Oh,
All right,
oh no.
fine.
I gotta get up at
All
6
right.
a.m. So
Okay,
Oh.
see you,
I'll
JP.
be up at
See ya.
5:30, JP. But
It's
who's
not even
who's
11
measuring?
o'clock, man. It's not even our cutoff.
Oh.
See, JP, always Gen Xer, always having to
Hey, I'm
late.
not ghosting you. This time.
Yeah, well,
No,
this
but
see you
time
thank,
next
you
time.
are,
thank you
yeah,
for
for
being here,
sure.
JP. Thank you for being here.
Yeah,
Cheers.
see you, JP.
Cheers,
All right,
cheers,
bye,
cheers,
JP.
cheers, JP.
Yeah, he's the guy. He's the guy that's gonna be an elected official, man. Don't worry. Like,
Yeah, he's
God.
gonna change the law. Black people can own homes in Villa Park. Jesus,
See ya, guys.
wasn't a joke.
so we got chat that says my first wank session was in a cathode ray projector. Okay, cool. Anyway, so yeah, so not a good thing for I guess the fighting game community when like people like that are basically I mean, everybody would know them essentially in the fights that they do, which is just utter bullshit, to be honest.
Yeah, Nate Robinson
Yeah.
Yeah,
fight.
I
Did you
mean,
guys watch that?
the what?
Nate Robinson fight. That's-
Oh,
Every
sounds
time
like
Jake Paul fights a black person, the black community is so like disappointed.
because
'Cause-
he
There's
doesn't.
also a theory that like he just pays off his opponent.
Oh
to,
yeah,
like,
no, 100%. He
I
just
think
pays off
it's
his opponent. Like
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, by the way,
fight was
were both
bullshit.
at the Trump inauguration, and I was like, oh
Well,
god.
of course they're gonna be, man. Like,
But yeah. So Logan Paul. So what happened was Mr. Beast. He was setting up like a trip to Egypt with like a bunch of influencers, and Egypt was like the only individual you can't bring with you is Logan Paul, and Logan Paul was like confused about this for some reason. Like he didn't have a huge fiasco 10 years ago, or not even. Like people forget the fact that he went to Japan and just
Yeah.
like
oh yeah,
recorded a
the Japan
like,
trip was super fucking disrespectful. Yeah,
yeah,
Super
so
duper-
he's
And the
banned in
suicide
Japan.
thing, yeah.
I think that's the other country he's banned in.
yeah. No, I don't know if he's banned in that, but he definitely caused issue. One YouTuber that was banned there was fuck. And here's the thing. It sucks. I've never watched a Logan Paul or Jake Paul video ever in my life. Or Mr. Beast, for example. But yet I know of them through osmosis. And it's the same with this guy. This guy's name was Johnny Somali is his name.
Dude, me
And
and
all-
Gabe actually talked about this the other day. I was showing
Yeah,
him
And
the
I only
videos.
know him because of the fact that he got banned in Japan.
So
and the
yeah,
shit that
so
he's done in
got
Japan.
he
Yeah.
also got knocked the fuck out in Japan. I don't know if you saw
Which
that
is
video.
great. Yeah,
It's
I
hilarious.
did. It's
So
great.
do you know what
It's
happened
great.
in
He
South
deserves
Korea?
it.
Do you know what happened in South
So he
Korea
did-
with him?
No, he did the same shit in South Korea
He
now.
did the same shit in South Korea,
Oh,
and
God.
the thing is, South Koreans play way less than the Japanese do,
Mhm.
and like people were, it was on site for anyone who recognized him. They would just fight him immediately, and people crowdfunded to post bail for anyone who assaulted him. There was an
Really?
ex-Marine, like an
Jeez.
ex-South Korean Marine, who just put him down. And every time he's like in a new stream, he's got like new band-aids on his face, like a fucking cartoon character.
But the problem is
And
like
then eventually he did get the book thrown at him by the Korean government because he went to a statue that was like memorializing the victims of sexual violence, and he like made out with the statue.
oh jeez.
He's one of those like IRL Twitch streamers who are just fucking public menaces.
It honestly is so hard to like, defend them honestly because like they're doing this on
Why
purpose.
would
Like,
you-
this,
what
yeah.
makes me mad about him too is that he's also black, and like as it is, like in some Asian countries they already have kind of like a stigma around like black tourists and how they may act, and this isn't helping us for like black Americans.
I don't think we
Yeah.
should. I don't get too trapped into like, oh, this is bad for our.
Not even
community.
just in Asia, but just like countries in general, like foreign countries in general outside of America, they already have like this kind of thing about black Americans and like class and stuff, and that type of
Right.
shit doesn't help us.
Right. No, he's
It's the same shit in
100% right
Europe,
about that.
like yeah.
Yeah.
There's a pre-existing stigma, and that's not helping.
No, he's 100% right about that stuff. And like that
Yeah,
dude,
but-
one, he's not helping, but two, he's doing this on purpose,
Oh
And
yeah,
What's
he had a
even
part where
worse?
he's
What's
talking
even
about
worse? Yeah, what's even worse is that people were watching it like unironically, and that's
it. Well,
the
I think
whole thing about
people
like
he's
Go
like
ahead.
the world's urinal. Like I think the people who like really watch him in chat are like they're watching to see him get beat up. Like I don't think they actually like
Yeah,
him as a person, but I think they enjoy like I can get
I,
this guy knocked the fuck out or beat
I don't
up
know.
or like
Like
arrested.
I mean, you'd be surprised some of these like viewers for some of these people that are like you think is the absolute worst. I mean, here's the thing: we've all been 12 years old, 13 years old, and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure all of us have like watched like pretty edgy bullshit that definitely did not age well. Now that you grew up, so I wouldn't be surprised that people would actually be straight up defending him because they think he's
I
like
can't think
legitimately
of
funny.
anything that I watched that I thought was like edgy and like you
Can I like
guys.
screen share on here?
Well, back in my days, well, no, because I'm the one that's doing the cast
Oh
actually.
shit. Okay, then I'll send you the
Yeah.
link and
I still got to figure that out. I've actually been avoiding doing that because I don't want like my Firefox to like show up basically.
can I
I'm,
But
send you the
anyway,
link and you can screen
no,
share it or
send
no?
the
do
link
you have
in
like
chat.
You
bookmarks
can
that
chat.
are like what are you afraid to share in your Firefox?
What? Oh no, I just don't want to share anything. I think like the format we have is pretty cool.
Uh,
Like, don't be so cumbersome. I mean, that's why I didn't even put up a video game either. Also, because of the fact that like I'm drinking, so like my video game gameplay is gonna be get worse
I
and
think we
worse. To be
should. I
honest.
think we should be sharing. Like on my stream, I'm sharing some video. I'm sharing like
Well,
right now. I'm sharing Bravo.
okay, maybe I should do that too. But I mean, the thing is that like I've already had like criticism about the fact that like it's probably just better not to play video games on the
Well, the
stream.
video
To be
game
honest,
that makes sense because like who the fuck cares? But if we're showing something, we have
right?
the visuals to pair with what we're showing. I think that helps. And
Or we just like influence people that go into the chat and like click on themselves, right? This sort of thing.
that's true too. That's true. But that
Yeah.
sounds like a lot of work. We want to make it easy for our viewers, right? We want to be like service orientated, right? So we want
Right.
to, we're here to entertain. We're
Johnny
here to
Tamale also got
educate.
arrested in Israel because he was like, dude, the fact
Oh
he was in this in
damn! He just got
Israel is
knocked the
crazy.
fuck out. Holy shit! And
Yeah.
the dude already had a bandit too.
Yeah, so that was like his third time getting knocked out
Jesus
in
Christ.
Korea.
No,
That was
honestly,
the
He's addicted to the
but here's the
money.
thing: like he's still there, so obviously he's still. I don't know.
I don't know where he is now. I think usually like they just hold him in jail for a little while and then they're like, all right, fuck off
He
and
would
send him
not.
back to
Honestly,
America.
he would not be able to fucking survive in someplace like China or something like that. You know?
No. He
No,
like
he'd be fucked in China if he
everyone's
tried
waiting
that
for him
shit.
to try that shit in
What North
where was
Korea?
it?
That'd be hilarious.
North Korea. Well, no,
No,
killing
no,
people. But
Singapore. He'll get fucking executed in Singapore, man. Like you
yeah.
actually, I
Or if
did
he
not
like tries
know.
to go to like Saudi Arabia or some shit and try that shit,
I don't. I think
who
he's
was it?
no.
Was it Neon? Neon got arrested in Dubai.
No, here's the thing. I 100% believe that this dude goes to Asian countries because he has like the misconception that like Asians are more how would I say it? Like subservient, like
Oh yeah,
less
he literally said that in one of the streams.
right. I
20
mean
seconds
that's
before he gets knocked out, he goes, Koreans weak as fuck. They not gonna do shit.
right,
And then
right. I mean
like
that's a
20
that's a
seconds later, somebody knocks him out, and his friend just goes,
I mean that's the reason why he went to Japan in the first place because like they're known to be polite or whatnot. That's probably the reason why he went there. But I don't know. Like, okay, so Singapore, I just wanted to get back to that. Like, I never knew how strict Singapore laws are until I went to Thailand. And then my wife straight up told me, it's like, yeah, I mean, like, things that we're doing in Thailand, you can literally get executed for. Like, there was actually a recent, like,
What the
an
fuck were you guys
Indian
doing?
tourist, weed, for example, right? So an Indian expat or something was actually straight up executed for having, I think, a pound of weed. Like that's how strict Singapore is. It's
Executed's
crazy.
crazy. That's crazy.
No, yeah, the death penalty for that guy.
What
Yeah,
kind of execution?
I don't know. I can look it up right now.
Let's see. What does Singapore like to do to their constituents?
Singapore execute weed.
Execution. Capital
Yeah,
punishment.
but
That's
in
the
Singapore
PC
imposes.
term.
Here's the thing. Singapore imposes a mandatory death penalty for people convicted of supplying certain amounts of illicit drugs. 15 grams of heroin, 30 grams of cocaine, 250 grams of methamphetamine, 500 grams of cannabis.
That's a lot of grams, though.
That is a lot of grams for sure.
That's
Oh,
a lot
hanging.
of grams of
Singapore hangs second citizen for 3 weeks for trafficking. So they do hanging.
Wait, hangs for 3 weeks?
Oh no, in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks. Not. It
Oh,
wasn't. It wasn't.
I was
No,
like,
but they hang them.
damn, dude, they're like showing off bodies. Like that's a medieval shit.
Yeah, that would be medieval shit.
That'd
So
be
yeah,
really,
guys, chat. Like if you're going to Singapore, you got to watch out. Like the only people that could do that shit are the rich people, to be honest. So
do what?
if you're rich, sure. The shit, the illegal shit.
I wouldn't do anything illegal in any country I'm visiting. Like,
Well, that's like a good person that you should be doing. Exactly. You should
other
not
than
do anything
in your
illegal for the
home.
country.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
people say, like you can't win the lottery if you don't play. You can't go to jail if you don't break the law.
Where did Yadi go? He went to get another drink.
Yadu went to church. I think he went to go worship the Lord. I'm just kidding.
Oh boy.
I'm
Well,
just
we got
kidding.
8 more minutes left.
You know, Yadu is.
Yeah, right.
Yadu, when you get done with your prayers, come back and tell us all
Actually,
about your
hold on,
God.
hold on. Actually, like I want to let's go back to video games for a second though. So Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out soon. I don't know if you guys are excited about that, but have you guys like looked at the Elden Ring and Night Rain stuff?
Any Switch news?
No, there's no Switch news.
That's
Switch
so
2 news
fucking
is going to happen in
annoying.
April.
That's
Switch
annoying.
2 news is going to happen.
Metroid 4 Beyond is exciting to hear about, but damn, I want to see more gameplay.
No, you got to wait till April until they show like more information about the Switch 2. I think we talked about this before. It was literally, I think it was just a teaser to get ahead of like leaks that were probably going to happen.
Wait, I see a few games that are actually already announced, like Bestiario. That looks cool. Bestiario.
Yeah. Ah, man, I lost some topics, man. You guys help me out here.
Yeah, it's all right.
I've been
It's all
playing
right.
hella Rocket League.
The wine is hitting me right now, so I can't expect
The wine is hitting you. Okay.
hitting me. I've
Yeah,
been
like I said, I
punched
can't
by
get too
Mike
drunk because
Tyson.
I got some boxing lessons with Yadu tomorrow. So
Sounds
Yeah, you
like
got
punk ass activities.
lot of
Watch
work
you see me
tomorrow.
still running miles tomorrow. Oh no, you won't see me tomorrow because what time is your
I'm
training
gonna
session?
say 6.
6.
No, yeah, I'm gonna be grinding on my homework, and then I have to go to a concert tomorrow.
You're going to a concert tomorrow. Oh, nice.
Yeah, the best of Hans Zimmer. It's gonna be a candlelight concert.
The best of Hans Zimmer. All right.
Yeah, Hans Zimmer
With an orchestra and everything.
a quartet.
Where you seen that?
I've seen it in Logan Square inside of a mansion. It's gonna be at
Mansion, Moneybags, Gabe. over
Moneybags
No,
Gabe. Look at
no,
that on a
don't say
mansion.
that. No, it's not my mansion.
Gabe's Moneybags. That
Stan
guitar
Mansion.
behind him.
Google Stan
That guitar
Mansion.
behind him. $14,000.
Absolutely. Look at Stan. Look up Google that. That's where I'm going to be at, which I've never been. It's just like some Logan Square gym, I guess.
By the way, my wife has been playing guitar the entire time. Were you guys able to
She's-
hear this the entire time?
I
A
can
little
hear it
bit.
slightly, but
little bit?
It's solid
Okay.
though, and I love the passion. She's still playing right now. That's sick.
Dude, yeah, she's very passionate on
She's
things. That's
grinding
why
away.
she's amazing. Yeah.
Oh, look at you talking up your wife. Oh, she
What?
looked up. She
Gassing
is
her up.
Gassing her up. Dude, all right, let me tell you a story without saying any names, dude. It's gonna be fucking hilarious, by the way. Maybe it's not that funny without the names. Of the
It's
No,
people
you,
we
got,
know?
you got 5 minutes. Do it. Do the story. You got 5 minutes.
We
before have to
started
close
late.
out.
I'm gonna talk as long as I fucking want. My life is gonna go. long.
We gotta be strict on this. Plus, I want to get to the post game, which is basically us just talking without the stream, the off
Alright.
camera stuff.
We do guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, plus I do have closing remarks today actually prepared.
Oh yeah, Yadu has closing remarks.
All right,
Hold
go,
on
go,
on
go.
that. Okay, Gabe, go start. Gabe,
Yeah, so
finish,
Gabe
and
will
then
go
Yadu.
first, and then
I was
yeah.
thinking
Yeah,
that I
exactly.
could just say the names of the people, and then that will be in the.
No,
after
say it
talks.
now. Say it now, and then
God
we'll do the
damn
names
it.
later.
All right, fine. All right.
Go for it.
I
Come
work
on.
with some grumpy assholes, and one of those grumpy assholes was like so pissed the other day because one of my partners, my stakeholders that I work with, was called him up and just kind of like answered the man, the myth, the legend, and he was like kind of gassing him up. because in a way he is kind of a legend just because he's like old. But the thing is that he was so fucking pissed at that, and we have a conversation about that afterwards. I said, "Hey man, how'd your call with my buddy go?" And my buddy, as in our business partner, that's actually a professional, he's like, "I fucking hated it. You know why? Because he fucking first he starts off to call the man, the myth, the legend. Don't you ever fucking answer a phone saying that." I'm like, "What? Like, why is he
Only
so
you?
angry?" No, he was saying that to me about this person. Yeah, that's how people
Oh,
talk.
about
And I'm
Dude,
not-
should I start my conversation? Like, should I pick up the phone with the man, the myth, the legend? It sounds kind
Yes.
of cool.
Yes, you should say that to people. That's ultimate
Yeah.
salesman techniques. And but he was salesman repellent. Some people wear salesman repellent. I think I'm salesman repellent.
Salesman
too, in most
repellent.
cases. Yeah, like
Okay.
like it's on the bat fucking utility belt. He's like, "No salesman, bat spray." Anti-sales. Yadu doesn't know anything about Adam West, but God,
No.
damn.
Adam West?
Yeah.
Adam West.
Yeah, I know who Adam West is, the Batman.
I thought you were
Yeah,
gonna
he
say-
knows. There
I
you
thought you were gonna say
go.
the Family Guy character. I'm like,
Well, yeah, no, he's also
God,
Mayor
yeah,
Cohon.
no. I was like, I know. For Family
He also I think he had a cameo in Rick and Morty. I can't remember as who though.
He probably did before his death, but
Guy. All right, Yadu,
yeah,
closing
I mean,
remarks.
yeah, actually, yeah, we got 3 minutes left, so Yadu, go ahead and do your closing remarks. We can
Closing
just end this
remarks.
now.
Okay. To lit_J76 on Rocket League. Go fuck yourself. You're a bitch. Eat a dick.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's
That was not a closing remark. I thought his face is so serious.
Because he's a poet.
fucking goalkeeping and shit. Fuck you. Play the game.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, you got muted somehow, Yadu. I can't hear you.
No, he didn't get muted. He's just not talking. He's just
Oh.
okay. You know what? All right, great closing statement, guys. Topical drinks. We'll end it here, right?
I was
We
confused.
yeah, we'll end it here. All right, guys. How do you deal with loneliness in your 20s sober? Oh
Fuck,
shit!
ask that now. Somebody just asked that.
Is that your
Yeah,
buddy Seth?
dude. How do you deal with loneliness in your 20s sober? Oh, damn.
How do you deal with loneliness?
That's pretty hard.
Hobbies. You lift weights. You run.
Woof.
You
You know
play
what? You know what?
basketball
Hey,
at the courts.
hey. You know what, guys? We'll save that for next week. All right.
What if he
Little
doesn't
spoiler.
survive till next week? The
Yeah.
loneliness, we gotta address it now.
Yeah, Yadu will address it next week. Here's a little cliffhanger for you
What
guys.
do I know
He
about
doesn't
being
fucking
20
know.
and sober?
He's just
Who's this Rocket League person that he hates so much and
I don't
this whole
know.
deal?
lit_J76. Fuck you.
damn.
All right,
Put
lit
his shit
underscore
out
days.
there.
We'll all figure this out next week. Next week on Topical Drinks. All right, guys. We'll close it out on that. Thank you guys so much for joining us.